Hello, me old chum. I'm not a gnelf. I'm not a gnoblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed.
Hello. I'm a gnome. Dude, honestly, I smiled so much when you guys sent that. When you sent the gnome. I was like, oh, fuck, bro. I just got hit with like 2020, bro. That's not even 2020. Isn't gnome like fucking 2016, 2018? Some shit like that. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, Trip, look, you did the right. Oh, no, that's Grim. That did the right wave emote. Oh, lol, of course it wasn't Trip that did it. Lol. My bad. Yeah, Gnome was like, how long was Gnome, bro? Gnome is like insanely old. Insanely old. It's kind of wild. Also, hi Grim. Hi Trip. Hi Greg. Hi Chloe. Hi Chris. Hi USB 50 Cal. Hello. How are you guys all doing tonight? How are you doing? I actually took power nap. I'm gonna be real. I kind of like let my dad just like look at the forms that I was filling out, and I was like, here you go. And then I just like fell over from death. And eeped for like 30 minutes, which is kind of nice, actually. Kind of nice. Waking up to like, you know, not having to worry about work tomorrow is kind of nice. I do have to get up early tomorrow, so stream isn't gonna be too long, but hey, it is what it is. You got so much done today as errands. Nice. We're making progress. Let's go. Moving forward. Woo! So yeah, so that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know, bro. That shit is like, I don't know. So I don't really know what game we're gonna play tonight, gamers, whelpers. As you can see, we kind of we are in the just chatting category right now, just catting, so to speak. We are just kind of here yapping right now. I don't really know what I want to play. I don't think I want to play Satisfactory. Satisfactory is probably gonna take like too long to be like truly satisfactory, so I'm not quite sure about that. I feel like Deadlock would be fun. I haven't played Deadlock in a while. Though also, you know, there's other games we could play. We could play other stuff. I don't know other stuff though, to be honest with you. We'll play Hollow Knight, Radiant Bosses, or just casually, real quick. No. Dude, I do kind of want to go back to Hollow Knight. There you go. I feel like it'd be kind of fun. It'd be kind of fun to play some Hollow Knight again, but I'm not sure. I feel like the whole Radiant Bosses thing is kind of like not cooked, but you know. I was thinking maybe we play like Balatro or something, but I kind of want to play like a Balatro game without playing like Balatro. Just sit here and stare. Okay. It would be peak content though. It would be peak content. Maybe 2 peak. That's why we're stopping, because it'd be 2 peak. EVH, I've lost galleons to you. I hope we find it. Dude, that's such a good. That was such a. I wish I could be as witty as Gura sometimes. That shit is so funny. Alright, let's look at. I've lost galleons to you. Because, like, you could tell she just kind of, like, brain off Reddit. And which she probably shouldn't have. But then she immediately, like, responds with some good shit. There you go. I fucking hate you. You said Reddit. There we go.
Alright, thanks
Here we
for
go.
coming. Thanks for coming.
Also, the preceding thanks for coming twice.
What did you say?
Not ideal.
I've lost gallons to you.
Not ideal. I hope you find it. There you go.
Put me back in the game, Scott.
So good. So good. I love it. Oh man, I've been There is actually, dude. One thing I'll yap about before we pick a game, dude. It's actually. It's over. It's actually, I cannot believe Ame is. It's Ame. From Watson to Watts off. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I cannot. It's actually so crazy to feel like, I think. I don't know. That's just so like. I didn't think we'd see it this early. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think. I didn't think we'd see a myth member leave or first. To be honest, I thought we'd be safe for like another year, but man, man. Hi Slim. Hello. Also, yeah, Gura definitely hit like the perfect parry on the Gallons comment. Kind of sick. Safe from what? Safe from a myth member graduating, or just a Halo EN member graduating. I didn't think we'd see it so soon, especially right after Aqua too. It's just so, dude, that's so weird. Two people, two really big pillars in Hololive just gone this year, which is wild. Also, she's making like gigabank. That's another funny thing. I don't know if you ever seen like the goodbye streams, the last streams of these talents. They're literally making like, you know, like 500k from these streams. 500k like 500k like with the Hololive 50% cut taken out. Yeah, I mean, it's actually insane. And Ame is like even more so. Like Ame's got 113k people watching. Holy fuck, bro. Holy shit. That is insane. That is insane. She's live right now? Yeah, she's doing her last stream right now. I was tempted to actually just not stream tonight and watch the last stream the whole time, but I cried way too much last night. So we're gonna attempt to not do that by just hanging out and yapping here. But yeah. But hey, 4 years. 4 years is good at the end of the day. 4 years is good, I guess. Surprised you're streaming instead of watching your stream. Yeah, VODs exist, luckily. So I'll probably just watch it later. I was also eating before this, so it is what it is. But I think it's actually just now ending though, the Ame stream. But yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. End of an era, so to speak. You know what I mean? End of an era. And like, you know, it's not like Hololive's dead because of this. I mean, I will say there is something uniquely cool about the fact that like Hololive can lose two pillars like this, and people are not really like super worried about the behind the scenes. That's like a pretty good thing, but man, it's hard. Like now you have to also think like there's gonna be like I think the thing that fucks me up the most, there's gonna be people, there's gonna be, what's it called? There's gonna be new Hololive members who haven't met Ame. Yeah, I mean, or haven't met or heard, like, not meeting Aqua is like, it's whatever because she's an introvert JP member, right? So, but like, the fact that EN is gonna have somebody who hasn't met Ame the next time they release a generation is just gonna be like, damn, bro, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, that is. And you know, she will still probably appear with the way that she's like graduating / leaving, not like actually gone like some of the other people. Like she said, she'll still maybe show up sometimes during like HoloFest and during certain songs and stuff like that. So it's not like, you know, it's not impossible, but yeah, you'll still like that'll still be a whole person that you just don't know anymore. We're gonna get into the era of like people who didn't know the people that were like before them, which is interesting, right? It'll be interesting to see, I think. Very interesting to see. Honestly, I think Hololive's expansion in the future with new members is gonna be a really interesting thing to see how they handle it, because once again, they said that they were gonna slow down the release of new generations, but if that's the case, we just lost 2 people. So are they still gonna slow down the release of new generations and like keep it kind of going slow? Or are they gonna now, since 2 people have left, because they've known for a while that these 2 members were leaving, right? So maybe not Ame though. Honestly, maybe not Ame. But Aqua they knew before they made that statement, but she's JP. But Ame leaving is definitely an interesting thing. Yeah, they could do mini gens that are like a couple people big. Justice is only 4 people, I will say. Hololive Justice, which is the most recent generation, that was only 4. So it's interesting to see. Maybe that'll be a future thing. But also the thing is, 5 is a very big so post Hololive JP 5th gen, so Nepo Labo, post them, they started releasing everybody in pods, 5-man groups, because 5-man groups are a very classic like idol culture thing, right? You have like a singing group with 5 people. You usually have like the heart, you have the star, you have the introvert, you have the there's a whole bunch of like stereotypes that basically like if you break it down, it goes down to like 5 people in a group, which is why a lot of these groups previously have had 5. Myth had 5. And you had like, once again, you had the singer, you had the gremlin, you had the introvert tech person, which was Ame, you had the introvert, which is Ina, and then you had Kiara, who is like the heart of the group, right? And then you know, going forward, you also saw that in council, or an attempt for council before Santa graduated. The 6th generation of Hololive JP also had 5 people, and it was like a themed group, right? They're, instead of being 5 individual members, like Nepo Labo was a lion, a sheep, a clown. Yeah, I mean, there goes the Ame stream. So yeah, you ended up having like 5 people basically that were themed together. So you had the council, you had Myth, you had Advent, even though Advent kind of doesn't count because Fuomoko. So 5 is a specific number in this case. However, with Justice being released as 4, it's hard to say. It's hard to say whether or not that's gonna be like a future thing. It's very weird that Justice is 4. I'm gonna be real. I was very confused when Justice was 4 people. It didn't really make sense to me. And like technically, once again, you could count Advent as 4 because like Fuomoko are just like 2 voices, so to speak. Right, and they share the same channel and stuff like that. Also, the stream ended and they're still fucking super chats just blaring through the Ame stream. That's crazy. I'm actually gonna be very interested to see what the overall earnings on this thing is. That's gonna be crazy. But so yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how that ends up working out if they do switch off of 5, because debuting 5 people is like a lot. That adds a lot to like the bloat. But once again, they did just lose 2 members overall, so adding 2 more members is actually May as well add 3, right? But also then you have to think about like the split between JP and EN and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting. Ame was the first VTuber you ever followed? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, because honestly, there's a world where Ame doesn't end up doing content creation anymore too. With the way she was talking about it, there's a world where she's not gonna do like streaming anymore, which is why she's allowed to do what she's doing with like occasionally popping in on Hololive, which is like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit. That'd be like if Coco, when she ended up like dipping from Hololive, if she ended up not streaming again, you know what I mean? That'd be like way crazier. But there's some signs our past life is coming back. Is there? That's gonna, from the way that a lot of her stuff was phrased at, it seemed like she was more going into like non-content creation business stuff. Maybe content creation related business stuff, possibly too. But to be honest, I don't actually know Ame's past life, which is odd. You think I would. I know a lot of them, but I don't actually know Ame's, which is interesting. But I'm just hoping that this isn't gonna turn into some like nightmare scenario where like Aqua and Ame like a year from now and ends up like, you know, saying that they left because of different reasons too. It'd be so cooked, bro. I don't think that's the case. From all it seems like they're pretty genuine and like just wanting to leave. But you never fucking know, bro. You never fucking know. Once again, I as far as like trusting corporations go, I think I trust Hololive quite a bit. Because Hololive for the most part has avoided most drama, and a lot of the people they hire on are just good people in general, it seems like. They're not, I guess, in it just for the fame, so to speak. Yeah, I mean, they're there to also like be friends with people, which obviously makes like a workplace environment a lot better. 'Cause at the end of the day, it is still a workplace environment. But you see most VTuber corporations becoming worse over time. I mean, ultimately, there's already a lot of toxic Japanese culture that exists in a lot of VTuber corporations. Like Niji Sanji is one of them, obviously. Like, Hololive has probably a shit ton of, like, uncompetitive NDAs, right? And they probably do have, like, you know, some stuff that's maybe a little sketchy, like overworking. And then also you have, like, companies like Niji Sanji who really are scummy when it comes to that, but also don't treat their talents very well. The JP side apparently of Niji Sanji is like a little better, but even then, the meme about Niji Sanji is that the CEO has a fucking yacht, like a mega yacht, right? And then their talents don't get as much like support, which is like a little cooked. And there's been tons of like VTuber corporations have popped up that have immediately died because they are horrible places to work. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't say there's like, I think with anything that beckons to shareholders, they will get worse. However, ultimately, I think it's hard to say like if they'll get any worse than any other company. You know what I mean? But yeah, the VTuber corps are at least more sensitive to their reputations as a business. Some of them are, for sure, but once again, some of them are just actually evil companies. You know what I mean? Like, they are not reasonable, bro. It's not like, once again, a lot of the Niji stuff that's come out of that, like, leaked document that they make you sign if you become a talent at Niji Sanji, that shit was fucked up. That was, like, a really bad leak for them, but it's still, like, a fairly successful company. You know what I mean? But once again, maybe that's the point. Maybe it's, like, a successful, you know, Maybe they're squeezing the value out of their product, so to speak. You know what I mean? Something company. Corporation's still a corporation. And while Hololive has gone to public and maintained a lot of its roots with not beholding to shareholders and like milking their talents and treating them like shit, you know, I can't imagine how much longer that's gonna last. Yeah, I mean, but who knows? You don't think the corporate model is gonna win out over semi-indie models? I think Iron Mouse is an interesting. I mean, Iron Mouse isn't. See, no, I don't think I agree. Actually, I think corporate models for at least another couple of years, like 6 years, as long as home 3D and VTuber models are so expensive, which will be for like probably like, you know, 6 years, 7 years at least. Corpo models always gonna win out, unfortunately. Indie models are like having indies is a good thing, don't get me wrong. And you have indies who do a lot of cool stuff, like Ame's previous past life. Cool stuff with 3D, right? You have that. But I would say generally, most people don't have that. So the benefits of joining a corporation, just to have a manager, really helps a lot. Really helps a lot. Helps you manage all that shit. And while there is downside to joining a corporation versus being an indie, which is like, you know, you have to be beholden to like some rules. You have to be more careful with what games you play on it versus like indie where you can just kind of say fuck it, we ball, right? I think for a lot of people, especially if you want to do like the more idly side of VTubing, you're still gonna need a corporation, because once again, it just makes it so much easier. Yeah, I mean, like you get access to 3D studios, you get a manager, so you can spend more time working on your voice and working on your like dancing. Like you will have somebody who can like work out sponsorship deals for you and all that stuff. As long as VTubing, I guess, relates to idol culture as close as it does, I think corpo is gonna win out for a while, for sure. You start a VTuber corporation. That'd actually be kind of cool. It'd be kind of dope. I feel like it'd be kind of sick to like work at a place like Hololive or VShojo or something like that for like, you know, like 6 years, and when you graduate, instead of like fully leaving the company, you just like become a manager at the company. Yeah, I mean, that'd be so sick, bro. Could you imagine? Oh fuck, that'd be so cool. You could like watch your own like watch the next generation grow into like stars and shit. Dude, that just sounds like an anime, literally. It's kind of cool. As tech becomes more affordable, becoming a VTuber is going to become more accessible. It's going to be a beautiful future. I think there is a hump too. Like, I think there is a peak that is going to happen where people will, as it gets more accessible, less people will be VTubers. Because I think one thing about VTubing now is that it's kind of a, I wouldn't say good investment, but like VTubing is a great way to kickstart a brand so far at the moment, right? But when everybody's a VTuber in the future, in like 3 years, right? It's gonna be less. It'll just be like normal streaming. Yeah, I mean, it's like how streaming, it's like how streaming used to be like, it's like how streaming used to be, I guess, kind of hard to do. You had to have like a good computer, you had to know like good tech, and all that stuff. So streaming early on was like kind of hard, you know. You like Soda Poppin' and all those early people who streamed, but like doing that was kind of hard. Yeah, I mean, you had to have certain hardware sometimes too. But now Twitch, it's so easy to stream on Twitch, and you can just download OBS and just fucking like click go live. Yeah, I mean, that now the market is insane, and there's just everyone's streamers. Yeah, I mean, so now the same, like, it's harder to get noticed in that effort. I mean, have you ever looked at like an old video? Have you ever looked at like an old YouTube video, for example? That shit, half those vids sucked ass. I'm gonna be real with you. But, you know, it was a lot harder to like do that. But they were still popular because, hey, that was like first of its kind. It sucked ass looking at it, and the effort of it is kind of trash. Don't know what you know now. Like, basically what I'm trying to say is if you got isekai'd into like the past, whether it be VTube or YouTube or anything like that, dude, you could instantly become popular. You know what I mean? With the knowledge you have. Like, imagine, you know, you show my stream to somebody like 6 years ago right now. You know what I mean? If I started streaming with the stuff that I had now 6 years ago, dude, I would be like, I'd be a fucking trendsetter. You know what I mean? But, you know, nowadays it's like, oh, okay, it's just another VTuber for the most part. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's actually impressive. It's kind of crazy if you think about it. Like Mr. Beast, yeah, like literally you could be Mr. Beast. You could just like copy all of his ideas and then go back in the past, do it, and you'll be, you know, you'll be Mr. Beast. Hopefully not the, hopefully not the other parts of Mr. Beast, but Mr. Beast. Read woman? I can't read. I'm illiterate. How you should know this by now. Okay? But I see if a business that offers like managing service and technical support with all the control over VTuber activities. That's actually Mythic Talent. So to be fair, actually, so that is just a offering management services and sponsor reach outs. That's actually a Breest. Yeah, Mr. Breest, bro. If you're gonna say it like that, you gotta say Breest. Okay? Okay. No, so a lot of traditional, like machinima. Actually machinima is probably not like, oh yeah, machinima is like almost the right answer. Also hi Fluff, hi FIFO. Machinima, Mythic Talents, Yogscast. What other? That's like the traditional content creator way of like having management things. Was not like VTubers where you had like a big studio. It was like you would have somebody to manage you. You know what I mean? So you'd have like machinima, and recently you have Mythic Talent. There's a lot of like air quotes indie VTubers that stream because they are managed by Mythic Talent, but they're still considered indie because they basically have full control over their stream still. They just have somebody contracted to help them, right, with sponsors and stuff like that, right? Like Fillion, you wouldn't say is not an indie VTuber, but Fillion is also like there's a difference between Fillion and someone like me. Like ignoring the like we may both be like Filipino, unfortunately, but I wouldn't quite consider them to be like fully indie anymore. Just because it's not indie. They're managed by Mythic Talent, but also managed it's hard to say. You mean him, not her? True. Sorry, Fillion's a Filipino boy. So sorry, my bad. Just like me. But yeah, no, she's here with OTV. She's Mythic Talent, which is like the Asmongold one OTK company. So OTV is offline TV. So wrong one. OTK, One True King, they also have Mythic Talent as one of their companies. And I will say, I'm surprised they haven't reined in Asmongold. I'm gonna be real with you. Because I think most of the OTK talents are actually pretty chill. But Asmon is just... he's been making some statements. Yeah, I mean, like, he is not... I'm surprised he hasn't been, you know, told like, hey, bro, you probably should... you're representing so many people now. That you probably should be, like, a little bit more chill. Partial owner? Yeah, he is. But you would think that his fucking friends, who are pretty cool, would say, like, hey, bro, you need to, like, stop doing this stupid Gamergate era bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, Ugh, it's so annoying. Asmongold's communities nowadays. But yeah, no, he has a lot of really controversial takes for people. Whether it be like ignoring even political aspects, like there's a lot of really he's very adjacent. He makes a lot of opinions very adjacent to like incel shit. You know what I mean? Like recently the fruit thing, instead of you know, getting mad at Fruit for like, or instead of getting mad at Fruit's boyfriend for like being an abuser, he like kind of said like she deserved it because she was cheating almost, and like got mad at her. It was weird. I don't know. And he took down the video too. And he just says a lot of controversial stuff. And to be fair, that's Asmon's content, right? He gets the most clicks because he's making drama clicks. But, you know, it's just annoying. It's just annoying, bro. He used to just be like a funny WoW guy. But now he's like, games are going woke. Why can't I come anymore? Yeah, I mean, which is just like, why are we here, bro? Why are we here? And like once again, he kind of like has moments of sapience where he'll like, where he'll say like something normal, but then he'll be like the next video saying like, oh, women have it so easy on Twitch. They could just show their boobs and they'll win. Yeah, I mean, which is like reducing it to a very simple thing that isn't really true. I don't know, bro. It's kind of cooked. It's kind of cooked a little bit, but yeah, he's talking about like playing as a girl in the new Ghost of Tsushima game, which is like, okay. I mean, like, why are you putting why are you like putting things to this? I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. I don't like to think about it because I really like Asmongold, but I think his takes are just so purposefully inflammatory that it kind of is annoying. It's just annoying. That's we need re-education camps, so there's some bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. Once again, but that's the thing, because OTK, a lot of the people in OTK are surprisingly like level-headed when it comes to stuff, except Asmongold. He still farms out drama, which is weird because like farming out drama is good for money, but he's got like a business to run and represent now. Yeah, I mean, so I don't. I'm not a huge, I guess, fan of his content style. If everybody was Ludwig, I'd be happy, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? He's human filth incarnate. You think he cares about his brand? I mean, he's... As a guy, Asmongold's actually really cool a lot of the times. But he... Like, I don't think Asmon has a lot of these opinions. I think he's just purposefully being controversial / saying things to get drama, to get clicks, to get views. And also his fan base is now comprised of that group of people. It's like how Ludwig said he didn't want to make any channel or any content on his mogul mail thing because he realized he accidentally attracted all the drama bros on YouTube. And now if he's not talking about the drama, everybody fucking ats him and says like, oh, I can't believe you support this. You know what I mean? It's cooked is what I'm trying. Like, I like, he's doing that. Ludwig got out of it, but Ludwig was recognizing that he was falling into it, and instead of like recognizing he was falling into it and getting out, he just kind of went for it. Which I'm just gonna get that bag, King, right? But yeah, it's kind of weird, I think, still. So once again, I have a soft spot for Asmon. It's just I can't believe he's still okay with that style of content when he's representing a brand now, his own brand. It's just a weird decision to me because once again, everybody else in OTK is pretty cool. So sometimes I think he has inhuman takes deliberately. I'll agree with normal human takes he has, and then there's a wild one for content. Yeah, he's just a drama channel nowadays, which is unlucky. But once again, I think by talking about it, we're also then getting pulled into the drama. So we're just gonna ignore it. EBH. We're just gonna say, fuck it, bro. We ball. Fuck it, we ball. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you can say, right? Man, I keep on fucking recommending all my videos. Oh, but I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be sad. Wait, Hasmongold is sucking me. No. Oh, you guys see that Iron Mouse broke the subscriber record? Pretty crazy. The fact that she broke that. And what's interesting about Iron Mouse is I feel like Iron Mouse. So this is the next hard part. The fact that like Iron Mouse is a part of VShojo. She started it, but ultimately, I feel like she's still fairly. I don't know. When I look at VShojo, I see indie still in my brain. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel as corporate, and that's just VShojo in general. That's like the whole point, right? It's kind of more of a management company versus a VTuber company. It's like the middle ground between a management company and a VTuber company, which is cool, but it's still kind of like crazy to see. You could argue Iron Mouse is pretty close to indie because she does a lot of stuff like on her own, and that's like she has management and help, but not beyond like what a normal streamer. Like she's the one who set up that help, so it's kind of indie. Either way, though, fucking insane. That is a lot of subscribers. That is insane. And then seeing everybody get not mad at her, but it's funny seeing like Kai's crazy fans just like do crazy fan things when she got like popular. Yeah, Kai said that people getting mad because she's 2D. So funny, bro. So funny. I mean, that's like the classic normie opinion, right? And it's not like Kai supports it, and it's not like his whole community is weird because his whole community is fucking massive. But like, it's really funny seeing the vocal people out of it because like we're back in the era of it's a guy with a voice changer, guys. You know what I mean? We're kind of back to that era with the exposure that Iron Mouse is giving, which is crazy. Also, Bibu's tweeted like 5 times relating to the Ame situation. She's probably so fucking sad, bro. She's so sad. Oh man, I can't believe it's over. That's crazy. Like, man, bro. Man. Whew. We hope that Kai fans are purified by the raid news of VTubers as behold the light of God. Unironically, I feel like Kai and Iron Mouse are the type of people that now that there's like drama started by the fan bases between them, I could see Kai collabing with Iron Mouse. I could see it. And that'll be crazy. You know what I mean? We'll get the guy with the voice changer shit. We'll get that like round 2. It'll be sick. It'll be so fucking sick. Actually, there's a new version of that too. Have you guys seen this with the HoloLive dancing? Kai's gonna get a VTuber model. Unironically, yes. Iron Mouse is like the queen of getting random people fucking VTuber models because she has like 8 VTuber models herself. So it would be so funny to see like Kai and Iron Mouse have like, you know, both be VTubers and then they play fucking, I don't know, some shit. I can see it. I can see that happening. Quote me, okay? I'm gonna give it 2 months. 2 months, we're gonna see an Iron Mouse Kai collab. Okay? 2 months. Actually, month and a half. There you go. Month and a half. So on November like 20th, 15th. Okay? We're gonna see it. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be very funny. Okay, so yeah, so the dancing thing. There recently was the regloss generation that I mentioned of Hololive, the like more idol focused group and song producing group. The Deviz branch, with regloss being their first generation. They recently released they recently did like a 3D live thing, right? And there's a whole bunch of like clips of some of the members like really popping off when they were dancing, right? And when we're now getting, instead of the, oh, it's just a guy with a voice changer thing, there are people that are being like, oh, you do know that's like not actually the talent dancing, right? That's like a guy in a suit doing the mocap for them. That's like the new thing. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. We moved on from this, which is pretty sick. I feel like it was a logical next step, right? But but yeah, that was funny. Imagine if it was, that'd be lit. But if it was like not them dancing, I don't know if I'd be lit, but some of the backup dancers are pretty sick though. I will say there's like, they had backup dancers. Like here, that's not the right. Let's watch something real quick. Boncho. Let's see. I think it was called like Bandage. Is that the name? I don't remember. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, we're gonna watch one of the talents. So this talent came up. Apparently, she made this dancer team herself with like the backup dancers and stuff like that. Which is like really fucking cool because it's actually a really fucking good dancer team, all things considered. So like looking at it, I'm actually like fucking giga impressed. Here, wait. So this is like 3D tracking and everything. All right, let me mute myself too. Also, look at the backup dancers. Look how sick they are. Normally, they were just like models in like a black suit, basically, but now they actually got Riz. Look at that shit. And that might just be for this this branch too. But also, can you like look at how good the tracking is? Look at. I feel like it's kind of crazy to think about how far we've come in terms of just 3D tracking. You know what I mean? Like we knew Hololive City's tracking is good, but damn, dude. Pretty sick. Scene transition goes hard. Yeah, the person who made the scene transition is amazing at scene transitions. Stingers would be the official term. God, being an idol would be so cool, right? Just not the learning arc, maybe. Yeah, people say that she probably had like a dancing background. Because yeah, she's the one who came up with like this whole choreography for this song, which is really impressive. To come up with that, manage 5 people for the choreography, and also be able to do it. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. Very, very lit. Prospect Hololive is getting so much revenue, they're trying to figure out how to spend it, so the mocap better be good. Well, they have a new studio that was like $2 million. Actually, way more than $2 million. Yeah, it's whew. I mean, it was like what, 2 billion yen? I don't remember what the USD conversion that is, but 2 billion yen is their mocap studio. That's how much they spent on it, which is wowie. I mean, like, holy shit, 2 billion yen. More billion, literally though. And you could tell because once again the 3D tracking is so good, so no wonder why they spent 2 billion on that. I mean, it's crazy. Also, I feel like anytime I see a number in yen, this is kind of funny though. So, like 2 billion yen is like such an obscene number, but when you convert it to USD, it's still an obscene number. I think it's like 200 million. I think you converted it. I think it's a $200 million studio for USD gamers. But yeah, no, so pretty sick. And yeah, people are saying like, she's actually, that's actually not her dancing. That's a guy in a suit dancing. You're gay now. And, you know, everyone's like, if I'm gay, if that makes me gay, I'm gonna fucking ride that. My bad. I thought it was 20 million. I thought it was 200, but here, we'll look it up too. Also, yeah, you could be an idol while being a dude. I think we're gonna hit an era of that. I think we're gonna hit an era. Because Hololive Guys branch, even though it's like rife with drama, they still have a decent amount of stuff. Is it just by 100? It was 3 bill? Okay, wait, let's just fucking, instead of speculating, new Hololive studio cost. 2.7 billion yen. So almost 3. So yeah, about 20 million. There you go. 200 million is like what it costs to build stadiums. That's completely reasonable though. Like they could do that. Either way though, still $18 million on their new studio, which is, my god, my god. That's crazy. That's crazy. Holostars kind of met you, but then again, not a huge Holo watcher. You just like Ayame. Oh my god, I can't just say her name today. No, I mean, once again, male VTubing is definitely smaller, but you know that doesn't mean it's gonna stay small. It's not going to stay small for sure, I don't think, because once again, I think, especially if you look at like the average Gojo fangirl, you can do it. You can do it. You can make a rabid fan base with men. It is very real, okay? If Gojo was a VTuber, bro, he would be selling out stadiums, okay? He would be my Oshi, okay? Step 1, be Gojo. Yeah, literally. Just like be Gojo, be hot. You know, be a hot anime boy, and you're gonna like slightly twinky, but not twinky. You know what I mean? Whew. Oh, you just want to be a cute girl? Hey, Ghetto exists. Ghetto exists. Astolfo exists. Being manly is lame. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Just send a mama Gojo as a reference. I think there was actually a couple femboys in Holostars, if I remember. I also don't pay too much attention to Holostars, I'm gonna be real. But yeah, no, the JP side has a fair few femboys. But yeah, I'm really surprised they haven't tried to grow Holostars more. They're probably just like scared, but who knows? I mean, they sell really well, for sure. And once again, you have people like Vox from Niji Sanji who have an insane fan base. For the women out there, so it can work. I think it's just parsing through it all is kind of hard. Because there's gonna be a lot more male content creators at the end of the day, so it's gonna be pretty hard to like parse that shit. You know what I mean? Versus, and, you know, there's like a lot of like women VTubers too, but the internet is still very much a male-dominated space, so to speak. So the pool is going to be bigger, which makes it a lot harder to approach. Right? If your dish pit is full of dishes, right? Like completely covered in dishes, that's going to be a lot more intimidating than if there's no dishes and you get handed dishes as you clean. You know what I mean? So they have to figure out how to do that diamond in the rough shit. You know what I mean? But parsing, yeah, like parsing as in like looking at all the options and selecting the good ones. I think that's what makes male VTubing so hard because once again, I think there's a lot of dudes, a lot of bros. So you got to figure out like what bro am I gonna select? You know what I mean? I learn something new every day. You didn't know what parse meant? I feel like parse is is parse a common word? Is that it? Here, I look at anime women and anime men. There you go. There you go. Versus me, where I'll stare at Gojo all day, bro. Only know parsing because of WoW. Man, I thought parse is like a pretty common thing. But it's basically like, yeah, parsing is like analyzing something critically. Looking at something and like, you know, parse is pretty normal. Well, it sounds like an old word. Really? I guess it depends. Because I feel like if you do like coding, there's no way you don't know what parse means. Right? If you play WoW, parsing is common. Yeah, well, obviously MMOs. But like, I think if you maybe do like coding, you may know what parsing is. Maybe that's where the stuff is. But took a year of Java and learned nothing. Okay, we're learning a lot here. We're learning a lot here about you. But hey, it's okay. Something, you learn something new every day. Something. That's why you watch the Catherine Wormbreaker broadcast. Something. Parsing equals sifting. Yeah, basically. Made a 14 in that class. What does making a 14 even mean? Like what does that mean? Are you saying like you made like what? What 14? You got a 14 out of 100? Hey yo. Hey yo, I was Dios mío. But King. When you applied to colleges, they all saw it. That is, I mean, 14 is pretty low. I will say. And once again, I'm not making fun of you per se, but like, wait, yeah. I just got recommended a clip. Ame said that she might still stream, like, occasionally down the line. She's saying that she might return to streaming down the line for Hololive. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's cope, boys. There's cope. And down a year down the line, we'll see that she's like fully graduated. But that's actually huge. The chance of her coming back and streaming, ooh, maybe copium. Because you cheated and didn't see who I cheated from, just had a flash drive with all the answers, so I submitted at the end of the year. Giga failed because all the code was wrong. That is one way to do it. That is one way to do it for sure. That is a something cheaters never prosper, but I cheated a lot. So I'm gonna be real with you. I cheated, not like a lot, but I did cheat in ways. And to be fair, it wasn't cheating in like a direct way of like copying answers. But I did cheat. Partially because stupid things like you're not allowed to use smart sense while coding. Bro, in what fucking world am I not gonna be able to use smart sense while coding? Like, am I living in the fucking 1980s, dog? Like, what do you mean? I'm gonna have a book in front of me if I can code. I could just go on Google and search it up. I don't need to know the exact syntax. Why are you making me write out code manually? Like, what purpose does this fucking serve, bro? Why are we focusing on the actual hard part of coding, which is the like algorithms, bro? Are you stupid? Sorry, my bad. So yeah, that was fucking stupid as shit. I'm gonna be real. That was like, that pissed me off so much when it came to my college classes. I'm gonna be real. That was awful. Not real as fuck. Ame's past life changed status to new content soonish. Interesting. The fact that she said, that she might return to Hololive streaming in the future made me think that the past life stuff maybe wouldn't happen. But if she has the status. That's pretty crazy. PL equals past life and not Poland. No, Poland. I mean, we're talking about Poland. Her Poland. She got a good Poland. You know what I mean? But you ever made a cover letter? Yes. I've made many cover letters. many cover letters. Mostly because every fucking game design job requires you to write a cover letter, and it has to be a unique cover letter. So I've probably written about 100 cover letters. So oof. You directly address the company. I had one. The way I did my cover letter is I had a fairly generic opening with company name. I had a middle paragraph that directly addressed the company, another middle paragraph that directly addressed the position at the company, and then a generic ending with company name. So yeah, that's what I would do. But yeah, cover letters are dog shit. I'm gonna be real. I get cover letters, but it's not like they do anything. So I don't know. Job market is cooked. Online job applying has ruined the world. I'm gonna be real with you. Hey, you just, if you don't have the right fucking keywords in your resume, it doesn't matter, bro. That's what cover letters are used for, actually. Half the time cover letters are used to scan it for keywords, and then you'll get shown to like a hiring manager. You know what I mean? Versus like, oh, you didn't include this exact concentration of buzzwords. You're not getting read at all. Instantly denied. Go to the trash. It's like, okay, man. Like, fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, man. Dog shit. Fucking dog shit, bro. But hey. I guess that is what it is. And what's funny is my job... I'm finding relative success now. Okay, I applied to a lot of jobs after graduating. And I'm finding relative success now. However, none of that success has been through the traditional job market. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, it just has not. I fucking went into Costco and applied there. And then now that I had Costco experience, what's it called? And then I got connected through a friend to work at another company. That's it. There is no meritocracy here, bro. There is no fucking meritocracy here. It's so stupid. School recommends we have an active LinkedIn account. Yeah, like, there's a fucking... Dude, LinkedIn is, like, the worst website. I'm gonna be real. LinkedIn is, like... I don't know. LinkedIn is hell. Corporate hell. Not only is it, like, encourage that you do some sort of nepotism. And once again, nepotism can be argued as, like, just networking, okay? But, like... I don't know, bro. Like, that you want me to fucking post on LinkedIn about how I'm on that Sigma grind set and shit like that to boost profile engagement. Like, I do not want to do that, bro. I don't want to engage with social media on the regular. You know what I mean? So why would I want to go to a fucking, like, shit den of like, people who are paid too little, automated bots messaging you about things, billions of ads. And, like, ugh, bro, like, LinkedIn is necessary. You have to have it. But, like, I don't know. I just fucking... LinkedIn is just... We've turned social media into our job postings, which is stupid. Social media was never a good thing, right? Ugh. Always using big words? What word did I use? Wait, what word did I use? Do you think it's better to have a high rank or low rank? Well, SBF was, like, bronze. So... But people found that impressive. So maybe if you, like, have a low rank, that's probably the most impressive thing you can do. Honestly. It was mayor something. Oh, meritocracy? You never heard of the word meritocracy? Oh, God. Oh, God, Pochi. Do we need to do, like, a educational stream? Actually, we do those occasionally anyways, so... so I can't really say... And I will say, okay, if you're not, like... roughly, if you've never looked at, like, government hierarchies, meritocracy maybe never would have popped up. But But you know, you have Texan education is doomed. Okay, never mind. Never mind. My condolences. I'll send you resources, okay? No, just kidding. Dude, Texas. I mean, at least it's not as bad as Florida, bro. At least it's not from Florida. Florida education, that shit. At least it ain't that shit, bro. Okay. If it was Florida education, you would be so just doomed. You two don't know meritocracy. Okay, so meritocracy. Okay. What a meritocracy is basically a hierarchy or a society that's structured in a way that an individual person's merit determines their ranking in society. So for example, if you are a really smart person who can do like rocket science or some shit like that, in a meritocratic society, since you're smart, you will be at the top. However, in a non-meritocracy, it's a hard word, I will say. In a non-meritocracy, you have like people like Elon who are rich, but kind of fucking stupid. Versus a meritocratic system where you would end up having, you know, the rich people be smart people, so to speak. And this is like a vast simplification of it, okay? But there you go. That's like a big thing. So, not to blame Americans. My sister's a B- student in Canada. When she moved to US, she bumped to an A+. No, our stuff, our US education is pretty abysmal in general, especially the public school system. So yeah. Like I think we literally do grade it almost a whole level difference, which is pretty funny. So yeah, it's tough. Isn't Canadian education also stupid though? Aren't you guys like trying to be us or some shit like that? If I recall, 50 is a pass. Yeah. Okay. So realistically, if you're getting a B in Canada and you got an A in America, you're kind of like Dr. Doolittle or whatever, where you like age backwards. And that's kind of what we're getting. But US colleges expect straight A's on everything. I mean, it depends on what college you talk about, I guess. But that's Benjamin Button. Close enough, bro. Close enough, okay? They both have funny names, okay? I like... Okay, man. You guys are fucking nerds, okay? Oh, it's actually, it's Dr. Shut up! Shut up! Sorry, my bad. My bad. Gotten to college without any marks, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of factors that go into college. I don't know. Thinking about the US, thinking about education systems in general, it hurts me. I don't know. I don't think education should not be as expensive as it is. And it just makes me sad when I think about it. And then you have people who... Papa Dragon is unfortunately like this, okay? I think I've mentioned this, but Papa Dragon's a bit of a boomer, okay? However, for the most part, he's still, like, sane, right? For the most part. However, he does get mad over stuff like student debt forgiveness or loan forgiveness. Which is, like, one, I feel like if you get mad over that, that's, like... That's just weird, ultimately. But also, like... It's just, like, a cycle of violence thing. Because, like, his reasoning was, like, oh, if I had to pay for it, they should have to pay for it. But, like, why are you getting mad at somebody getting free education and not being in debt? Just because you suffer doesn't mean somebody else has to suffer. You know what I mean? Like, sure, it sucks that we had to pay for my education, right? But, you know, that sucks. So you should probably want, like, somebody else to, like, not do that? I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's a weird thing, education. Because it's good. Education, I think, is a very good thing. But ultimately, I think the way that education is done makes it so cooked nowadays. I don't know. Spingus, first time chatter, Giga Chud. There's a side that doesn't give a shit about you. It's hard to start giving a shit about other people. Yeah. Yeah, and once again, Papa Dragon's been to other countries too. And and commonly will acknowledge the flaws in American society, but for some reason, you know, that specifically is something that he wants to die on the hill for, which is weird. Very weird. Very, very odd. Not gonna lie to you. Very odd. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. Immortalized as marketable plushies. The new merch for Ame. Pretty funny, actually. It's like a funny Ame merch thing. It's just a whole bunch of like Ame plushies. That's cute, actually. If I buy this, how much is this? 140? I'm gonna shoot myself. I already bought Botan Botan merch. I don't know about this, bro. I don't know about this. I don't know. When do we get a Cath merch? Dude, the Cath Docky and the Costco outfit, it'll happen, okay? With God as my witness, okay? If I get the opportunity, I will jump on that shit, okay? I will jump on that shit. Honestly, didn't try in school growing up because I was going through other stuff, but you asked me about music, you're goated. See, that's the thing. I think a lot of people associate the shittiness of the education system with learning. But, like, in reality, it's actually not the shittiness of learning. It's the shittiness of the education system you're in. Like, I love learning if it's something I'm interested in. But if it's something I'm not interested in, like, fucking rocks, bro, like, geology. Like, I don't give a shit about geology, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that shit's cooked. Why would I ever want that? But autism, well, you don't have to like call it out, okay? You don't have to call it out. And you know, maybe I'll be like Hank from Breaking Bad and I'll love fucking rocks, you know what I mean? But hey, I'm not interested in rocks, bro. Not interested in rocks. I'm paying for a national park geology class for my game development degree. Literally though, okay, the fact that like college has general education stuff is kind of stupid. I understand in like high school and other stuff like that having GED classes, but I think in college you should ideally already know what you want, and it's also really fucking expensive. So like, why am I still required to take like gen ed classes? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, bro. And not even like gen ed classes like physics. Like physics I can get as like a gen ed class, okay? But like fucking gen ed as in like geology, like why, bro? Why? Also, I think we shouldn't pressure people into going into college immediately not knowing what majors they need to do, because one, that's how colleges make giga bank, by having you change majors. But also like you shouldn't pressure people into that. You know what I mean? Like you should go into college knowing what you want. Like you should have it should be an informed choice versus just like shoved into it. You know what I mean? But fuck, man. Well-rounded education is a good thing, but 100K of debt for it sucks. But that's what I'm saying. Like the well-rounded education part should happen in like high school. You shouldn't be going into a 100K debt to like have a quarter of it be taken up by gen ed classes. You know what I mean? I think that's just cooked. But I don't know. Colleges to varying degrees. There's real estate companies, hedge funds. Yeah, I mean, colleges in the US at least are definitely more money-making operations than anything. I literally had, actually, fun fact, I went to a partially funded like state college, but I literally talked, because I ended up talking with the dean as it related to, because I was doing like esports club stuff, and like I talked to them, and they literally told me, like, to my face, colleges are about making money. When I was talking about like how esports can like be a really good positive experience, stuff like that, and they were like, well, colleges are about making money, so I don't really know if that's a viable option. When I was talking about different like options for the esports club, and I was like, whoa, you can't, what? You're just gonna tell, like, I knew that was the answer, right? But like we know that that's the truth. But like, you're really just gonna fucking hit me with that? Like, bro. What the fuck? I don't get it, man. Go straight up with you. Yeah, I respected it hella because he was like, he was being real about it. But like, man, how do you not feel like an evil villain? How do you not feel like an evil villain doing that? I don't know. That's just like, ugh. Ugh. Internet sucks now because everyone's trying to sell you shit. Literally, though. I don't know. I feel like money is such a hard thing. I don't know. It is what it is, though. It's what we base our life around. It's the fucking must construct additional pylons type shit. Annoying, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. But hard to change the culture that's been in this year's country for 100 years. Yeah, and I think this is maybe sad, but like I think when I was a kid, like when I was a whelp, I thought that maybe I'll like change the world or whatever, and I'll like be able to make changes, you know, in society. But like I think part of growing up is realizing that like that's not something like large scale. That's not something you can do, bro. That's not like sure there are people that try it, but like even if you're like God's chosen one, I still don't think you'd be able to change shit, honestly. Like it's such a rut most places. And like maybe that's like a doomer take, but like part of the reason why I want to do like streaming and like idol stuff is because you can affect so many more people by just like I think streaming and making like a small positive change on like a somewhat small amount of people. Like that's like a way more achievable goal than actually like trying to dedicate yourself to changing it like widespread. You know what I mean? Like instead of focusing my efforts on most likely failing in making a lot of people happy, I feel like just making, you know, a fairly small insulated community of people happy is like a way more of a thing that is something I'd want, you know? But if I want to live in someone's basin and eat scraps, that's the dream. 2 hours of sunlight a week max. Yeah, you also like, they have a ring as well that you like follow them for. Pretty sick. You still change people's lives technically? Yeah. Yeah. Then why do you bully you? I want to change your life for the worst trip. And that's what I want to do. Canadians, I seek for the elimination of the Canadian population. So if I just like bully the 5 people that are there, it's over for them. It's over for them. That's like all of their population gone, right? That's a crazy thing to say. Listen, I've said worse. Okay? Canada, fake ass country. Yeah, you guys are just like a state of America, bro. Let's be real here, okay? You guys just want to be us, okay? The 10 of you there, you just want to be us, okay? Our grocery change called Super... Oh, are you talking about that, like, one brand where, like, all of their items have no branding? And it's just called, like, ramen or, like, ketchup instead of actually having, like, names? Dude, that shit actually looks so goated. Like, that's like Stanley Parable shit. That's like some Stanley Parable shit. For sure. Which is really funny. But it's hilarious. Fruit beverage. Yeah, literally. Fruit beverage. But like, bro, we playing the Stanley Parable here? Actually, a fake-ass country. So, you guys like, the only real thing there is your poutine, okay? That's all I'm saying. Milk bags are awesome, though? Okay. You didn't have to, like, be weird, but okay. I guess you could be weird like that. That's okay. Why do you have a bag? What the why do you... What? Can we... Okay, wait. Everybody in chat. Can we look at... Greg, what is this? Why do you have this? Why do you have a bagged milk emote? Explain the lore right now. Average Ohio baby. Yeah. Wait. Okay. I'm starting to believe you're not from Ohio, Greg. Okay. You said you have like Tim Hortons near you, and then you also have an emo of bagged milk. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced, bro. I'm not convinced. Okay. You're. I think we should vote him out, guys. Okay. Emergency button. Emergency button. Where's the emergency button sound effect? Emergency button. Here we go. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Okay, when an emergency button goes off, are you guys the first person to say anything? Or are you the, or do you just let other people yap first? Can't we let a poor innocent pretend he's not Canadian? True. True. Maybe it's like, maybe this is your coping behavior for living in Canada. Maybe you just like pretend you live in Ohio. Which, to be fair, why would you cope and live in Ohio though? Like, it's kind of like, kind of fucked up, bro. Kind of fucked up. No, but bag milk sucks, bro. Why in a bag? Why are you putting it in a bag and then transferring it to another container? Why not just like kill the environment by like mass producing milk jugs until you die? Okay. Like, why? Why would you do that? Like, just be normal. Kill the environment. Not supposed to drink it out of the bag. Okay, I will say, have you ever seen, like, a bag of something and you just, like, think to yourself, fuck, I'd love to just, like, squeeze that shit in my mouth? Oof, I feel like that'd be good. You know what I mean? You just, like, cut a hole in it and then just, like, squeeze it like a toothpaste tube into your mouth. Oh, dude, that would be kind of good. Like, there was this, like, bagged water that I saw once. It was, like, really... You could see, like, the cold condensation on it. And I was just like, oh, dude, I'd love to, like, cut a corner of that in and just squeeze it in my mouth like it's a fucking cum shot, bro. Like, oh, that'd be so good. That'd be so good. You've never seen a bag of milk in real life? I have not either, but yeah. It's weird, for sure. Excuse me? What? What? I just was talking about how, like, when you squeeze on the water... Shit, I can't explain this in a say-so way. Fuck. I was just saying how you could squeeze the water bag and it, like, comes out into your mouth. Wait, no, I did just say cum shot, didn't I, huh? Well, cum shot and Nate. Yeah, I'm actually referencing the League clip, guys. Okay? So I think you guys are all the weird ones. So I was actually referencing the famous League clip, cum shot in 8 League, okay? You guys are all the weird ones. Or is it cum shot in 7?
Yo, just killing.
I'm taking him,
Coming from a normal member of League of Legends, Medios.
Double.
Cum shot in 7.
I got cum shot in 7.
I will say,
cum shot in 7.
when I was playing semi-pro Overwatch, our comms got wild. Our comms got wild. Pretty crazy. What's this lore? Someone explain it to you? Cum shot in 7, bro. Yeah, there's a character, Elise, who has a, like, spider web that she sits out, like a little, like, glob of spider web. And it just looks like a cum shot, realistically. So people would call it cum shot. And then they did, like, a listen in to the comms that they do sometimes of, like, LCS, where they'll, like, listen into the recorded comms of a team while they're playing. And yeah, he was like, cum shot in 7. And I was like, this is like, wow, they played that live. That's crazy. Playing some Medios back in the day, same with X Special. Yeah, I never was good at games at that point, so I never ended up playing with the OG League Pros. I did play a lot with Dyrus in Overwatch. I played with a lot of League Pros in Overwatch, actually. But this is a clip about bagged water. Listen, you don't need to expose me, okay? You don't need to... Wait, what are some other old classic League sound effects? Where's the video where Sneaky had, like, a dildo in his background and Medios was, like, doing shit with it? What was that? He's too tanky. Why, Nunu? Why? Let's see. What is
Fine,
the?
I guess you are my little whelp champ.
Loki,
Kath,
thank
salute
you
you,
for
Kath,
the
salute you,
resub.
Kath,
7
salute you,
months.
Kath,
Holy
salute you,
shit.
Kath, salute you.
7 months. Salute you, by the way. Why does it say salute you? Wait, why is there a W at the end of my Kath WR salute? Oh no, it's because I already have a Catherine W salute. I'm stupid. Okay, wait. Sneaky dildo in background. I feel like Sneaky definitely fuck Medios, but maybe I'm wrong. Sneaky definitely gets pegged. Have you seen his cosplays? Definitely. Yeah, old Cloud9 was pretty sick. Old Cloud9 was very good. I'm gonna lurk at work at the moment. Okay, thank you, Loki. I appreciate it. Okay, let's do why Nunu why? We'll go to chatting. Why Nunu? Why? Dude, remember Phantom Lord actually? Phantom Lord was like a crazy time capsule to think about, because like he just became like a scammer, like a crypto scammer before crypto scammers were like a thing. But like, fuck, man. I actually kind of fucked with his old content. It was kind of funny watching him break shit. But like, then CSGO lottery. This is a hot shot to be fair though, but. Okay, here we go. OG clip. Dude, old League players are so unhinged too. My god. I like old Trick 2G. To be fair, old Trick 2G is like the same as regular Trick 2G, I think. Also, look at that like video quality here.
My destination is absolute.
So good. Okay, here he comes. Here he comes.
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
Why?
Why, Nunu?
Why?
Why?
Ah! I'm ripping out my hair! Holy shit! You fucking retard! Holy
He did, you know, listening to this video, he's not a very good voice actor. Not a good voice actor. He kind of doesn't really hit those high notes, you know? He's kind of cooked. Holy fuck, you are bad. Like, not bad, but mega bad. What the fuck? Why would you come top and then spin?
Oh my god, this is a moment to be
All caps.
cherished.
How are you gonna wake up mom? That's actually probably
This
it.
is
He
a
probably...
fucking... Holy shit.
He just called you
cherishment
mega
moment.
bad. So funny. Okay, wait, what are some other ones? Oh, he's too tanky. He's too tanky. He's too tanky. Fucking XPEK. Oh, dude, XPEK clip. My god. Yeah, we'll look up Scar
Maybe I
Katarina
can go for
too.
a kill. Should I try? I shall try. 8 seconds.
This is such a good clip. This is actually such a good clip too. Also, old Xerath?
Nah, fuck that shit, man. He's too tanky.
He's too tanky.
Cannot do shit.
He's too
He's
tanky. Colon X.
Fucking weak plays, man.
Oh, wait, we gotta watch this. This part's...
Fucking weak plays, man.
Oh, the Nidalee flashes to the side, fucks up, and then he
Cannot do
flashes
shit.
into
He's
it.
so tanky.
Flashes, dashes the wrong way. Oh, man.
Fucking weak plays, man.
Man, that is... Bro. Oh, man. Oh, we could look at, like, the... What was... Okay, Skara... Katarina... Keyboard... Slam... I don't know how you would, like... Here you go. Keyboard matching quadra kill. Dude, remember Skara? Remember Old Dig? Old Dig. This isn't even, like, an OG League clip, too, because, look, it's the new map, which is, like, kind of cooked, but... He actually kind of sucked at Cat here. Look how many
There's
things you
stuff like
missed.
that could happen and we just win the
But
game.
it's the wrong clip. Oh, there is. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of Scara, Katarina. A lot of Scara, Katarina clips. Probably this one. I guess I don't know which one you're referencing. Prestige, worth, merit, dignity, team dignitas. Oh my god. Guys, I can't watch a fucking official Dig channel clip. What is this? Where are we? Where are we?
Probably just go very standard.
This is a Cassidon kill,
voice
but
stuff after this. Although
we
Zarya
couldn't watch
just
old
came as
Cassidon, dude.
well. But I
How
don't
did you
think
get
anyone should leave
Cassidon
the
in this
match. They
game?
had
Wait.
no CC for
Cassidon was like
a perfect
perma-banned.
team comp for me to play against.
I don't know how the fuck he's playing Cassidon. Dude, look at that! Look how far he
What the
TPs.
heck that was? Probably someone just texted me.
Look how far that TP
Please
is!
show me this locket power.
The champion's so
I didn't see
balanced!
it.
3-second silence. TP that is like the entire.
There's one. There's two. I think I can get the last one too. Yep.
Like flash. It's just flash. That's so fucked up. Old Caston was so fucked up, bro. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Whoa! What on earth is happening here?
Oh, dude, old Rengar was cool. Do you remember Night Blue? What levels are late game levels? 18 is max. There you go. Like, you can't see what's happening in this video, but this isn't like. Oh, okay, no, it is cool.
Oh, what on earth is happening here?
Oh, fucking Yuna. And goodbye. What's funny is actually Scara doesn't even do most of the damage there.
That was interesting.
Yeah, Scar doesn't do most of the damage in this stuff. I'm like 90% sure. It's mostly the Graves. But do you remember when Scar was like peak gaming? Same with Cutie Pie. And now like Cutie Pie and Scar are like washed ass gamers that play like auto chess. That's like their thing. Pretty funny.
Yo, Baron, yeah, you ain't
Oh
doing
god,
bad.
a
Trust me,
trick
you guys ain't
2G
doing
clip.
bad. Yo,
Dude, the
Forky,
overlay
Forky,
too.
Forky!
Dude, remember like the League
Go
overlay
fucking
meta?
Baron!
This like
Why
this
they-
shit. This shit was like the coolest thing. This is how you knew a streamer was serious back then. But now like overlays / like stream assets like this are like extremely common.
Jason, Corky, what the fuck?
What the fuck? It's crazy that this guy is a kid. And they think he still lives on a boat.
No, get the fuck over here. 1, 2, 3, later,
Later,
bitch.
bitch.
1, 2, 3, 4, hit the fucking song, alt tab, right in the
Yeah,
middle
alt
the
tab
fucking
in the middle of
game.
it,
Slap
too.
a motherfucker, back, left, sit the fuck down, motherfucker. Calm the fuck out. No, you ain't going nowhere today.
And then the
bitch.
volley spam dance.
Ah.
Oh my god. Baron, let's see. Look at that. Yeah. Baron looked miserable. The guy talking as a kid. No, he has a kid. That's what I'm saying. He's got a kid now.
Yo, what the fuck are these crazy ass motherfuckers doing? Let's get this Baroon.
Baroon. Dude, Old League was so funny. It looked so bad too. What it's called? Okay, this is like not a funny clip, but remember, I'm sad we never get this anymore. Faker Z v Z. So draft used to not be the meta, or So the way it'd work is that you would draft, you do draft pick, and then if you went to a tiebreaker game of a 2-2, like they are here, you would go into a blind pick game. And Faker being the GOAT that he is, it was a Z1v1. And look it, so he starts the fight off with Faker at like this thing is only an LCK thing. I'm pretty sure LCK was like the only thing though. That's the thing. Like you're saying this is an LCK only thing. That's because LCK was like the only thing. But yeah, so look at, he starts off this low already.
And Faker may be in trouble here. Deathmark tries to clean it up for Ryu. Oh, look at the cleanse, look at the moves. Faker, what was that? Faker with a huge play, the QSS.
The face zooming gets me every time. I mean, what do you do? Right? Like, what do? You are not the main character of every world song after this, okay? Right?
I can't believe I just saw he actually won that duel. I can't
God, that it's so insane, bro.
Charges into the KT Bullets face.
I thought LCS came before LCK because people saying NA would always be ahead of... What do you mean? That was never... Korea was never ahead of... Or NA was never ahead of Korea. Except maybe in, like, FPS games. But even then... Even then...
I'm like, even though I only have a man on the floor, I think he's in the bed. Oh, Faker maybe in trouble here. Deathmark tries to clean it up for Ryu. Oh, look at the cleanse, look at the moves. Faker!
God, it's so Bro. Because it came out in America first? That does not mean anything. That does not mean anything. Yeah, that... Oh, God, that clip is so cool. It's so fucking cool, bro. Oh, man. Oh, man. And he's the best at esports in America. Yeah, you not... That is actually technically correct. But, you know, Korea is insane. What has NA really had? 1.6 or 0 dominated? There was times in CS in... what's it called? The Counter-Strike. Korea was behind NA a couple of times. Same with EU. But yeah, I mean, NA hasn't really had much. I'm gonna be real with you. NA has not had much, unfortunately. But I'd like to see a Korean handle a field of feral hogs. Bro, they do that all the time. It's called Terran versus Zerg, okay? There you go. There you go. That's what it is. Zerg v Zerg. Zerg v Zerg, bro. Dude, StarCraft is such a fun esport to watch. I really wish StarCraft was so hard to play. Not a StarCraft nerd? My bad. Okay. You got me there. You know, you do have that. But I remember thinking TSM was gonna win Worlds and then Dyrus turned up. Dude, can you imagine, like, being the person that dies the most in a, like, in a match like that where you're, like, the hopes and dreams of Worlds? Oof. Oof. Fun to watch, too hard to play, yeah. And that's, honestly, StarCraft's a really good example of, like, you can't make a game too hard. Because if you make a game too hard, nobody's gonna play it. Even if it's, like, really fun watching it. I mean, unironically, StarCraft is harder than chess. Like 10 times, like, insanely harder than chess. Like, not even a fucking question. There's so much shit you have to do in StarCraft. There's too many things. You know what I mean? Like, you have to focus on your economy, you have to focus on your build, you have to focus on your micro, you have to focus on your macro. Like, bro, man. Oh. I remember watching Beerson play Zed and Earth. Dude, remember when Earth first came out? That was a generational time, too. Riot thought Earth would be, like, a wash. People would get bored of it, but now Earth is, like, a staple game mode. You know what I mean? But nobody knew Earth was, like, a thing. I remember getting home from school, logging in, going like, oh, there's a fun new league mode. Look at this. It's called Earth. That sounds kind of fun. Let's see it. Oh, my God. There's so many crazy things. Oh, my God. Sona's OP. Oh, my God. You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of very funny moments. Being there at Ground Zero for when Earth was, what's it called? Being there on Ground Zero for Earth was, like, insane. Insane. Because once again, because Sona and Hecarim and Maokai, they never started out banned in Earth. They started Earth with no bans or anything. But then as as people played Earth in that first like week that it dropped, they started banning characters because they were way too OP. Like you'd see clips of Sona soloing Baron over the wall, or you'd see clips of Hecarim like soloing Baron by just spinning over and over again and like lawnmowering people. Yeah, you mean? Lots of crazy shit that happened. And being there as the meta was being defined for Earth was fucking crazy, bro. It's so crazy. And I think Earth's also a really good like thing to look at if you ever want to understand the phrase people optimize the fun out of things and you need to protect the player from themselves, because ultimately banning Sona and stuff like that is really smart, because once again, Earth and like not having like, I hate all random all Earth, but also I also hate playing against the same fucking 4 champions every game because people only want to win and only want to play the OP champions. That shit's ass. So you kind of got to protect the player from themselves, and then they get bored of it because they're only playing like Sona or Fizz. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, bro. Damn. Like, no wonder why you're not having fun. So you really got to protect the players from optimizing. For all random, because people don't get to spam the OP champs. The issue with all random is that some characters, they're not built the same, is the issue. It's kind of like ARAM. ARAM's different because they have, obviously, what's it called? ARAM isn't as specific, but there's characters that are really, really good in Earth and characters that are really, really bad. The difference between like a good ARAM champ and a bad ARAM champ isn't that huge. Difference between a good Earth champ and a bad Earth champ, literally like Grand Canyon shit, bro. So yeah. Oh, dude, remember like, and now I'm thinking about like the cutie pie era, bro. I remember I was there when I'm a Cutie Pie was playing Outlast, and he like got scared. He was living in like the Dig team house still, and while he was playing, you could see like Kiwi kids sneak up behind him on his webcam, and then like jump scare him. Cutie never finished Outlast. He never played it. He never finished it after that. He got so scared. Wait, okay. I can't like not show this now that I'm mentioning it, especially because we're gonna be playing Outlast. So we go back to this mode. I really should like probably set up like actual proper swaps. But I'm a Cutie Pie Outlast. I'm scared. So remember Raise Your Dongers? I'm a Raise Your Dongers OG. Like I'm there day one, okay? Day one. Okay, wait, where is it? Surely somebody's gotta. Where is? Has nobody timestamped it? Oh, here we go. Okay, wait. Here we go. Let's have a look.
What the fuck is this guy?
Oh, dude, you have the Razor Dongers? Oh, it's so peak. It's so peak. Okay, so yeah, if you look at the greasy man in the corner, okay, look at his webcam. So he's like streaming in the Dignitas team house, right? So he's living with a whole bunch of other dude bros, and look at. You see it?
It's fucking old ass glass. Is it really that hard to fucking break?
Seeing them like creep up like that, he stopped playing at this point. He stopped playing, never went back to this game after this jump scare. Getting jump scared by Kiwi Kid and fucking Scara, bro. Oh man. Oh man. So good. It just seeing them creep up behind.
Why can't I just break the fucking glass, right?
Unironically, some of these team houses for certain teams were so good. So good. That took weeks off Cutie's life. Literally though, yeah. Cutie, he shit his pants probably.
Really
That's probably why he had to do it. I hope the stream going well. Gonna be lurking. Thanks, Lexa. Thank you. Stream is indeed going well. Probably not gonna be too much longer, but mostly because I gotta wake up for an appointment tomorrow. But
I told you the banshee scream always works.
But yeah, bro is shook. I think PewDiePie ended Challenger last season, actually. He's good as fuck. Dogs on NALCS players and solo queue. So this is where you're mistaken. QD dogs on the average league player in solo queue because the average league player has mentality of like a paper plane, bro. Okay? Like they do not have what it takes. QD isn't good. He's just not like bad. I mean, he doesn't tilt. But you compare QD to like a pro player. Unfortunately, yeah, he is washed. But yeah. It's funny as shit. Funny as shit. I actually, dude, I remember watching like the daily QD League videos. That shit was so goated. So goated. Yeah, on Sven and solo queue the other day. It was really funny. Well, once again, I think QD is a solo queue warrior because he knows how to play it in a way that doesn't make it cooked. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, the fucking Cutie Pie era when Cutie was like everywhere. Oh god, I love that shit. Daily League videos where he like would get stream sniped by like Alicopter, but like Alicopter was kind of goated, so he started queuing with Alicopter. Oh, dude, what a time! What a time! And once again, this is still like pretty early streaming. Like Cutie's stream is like very bare bones nowadays, which is like I kind of take inspiration from. Obviously, I have like a VTuber and shit, but like the old classic like pro player streaming method of like not having, you know, like the VTuber overlay, like the Shroud method of streaming and the like, not even the Shroud method of streaming. Yeah, the Shroud method of streaming is actually a good way to say it. It's like, I don't know, I love that shit. Bro Fresco, oh my god, yeah. Wait, what happened to him? Bro Fresco was like one of the people. Before I look it up, I bet he turned into like a pedophile or something like that. That's probably what happened, right? I also did not like Bro Fresco. I'm gonna be real with you. He's gotta be like fucking pedophile shit.
Chances are, if you clicked on this video, you know.
There's like a ton of videos about it. Wait. Bro Fresco drama. I just want like a Dexerto article. Where is it? He's only fucking then one day he was gone. Yeah, he sounded like... It sounds like there was some drama, but... Oh, apparently no, he just vanished. He turned his YouTube money into an electric scooter company and retired. Wait. That's kind of base, actually. That's kind of base. I kind of respect him. I respect that a lot. But... He got the bag, ran away with it. Goated. Goated. King shits. King shit. No, I hated his videos, though. I hated that shit. Remember... Oh, God. The classic, like, Hiyori donkey stuff. That was also funny. Or Barney. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. What an era. What an era. And the other reason you got into League? Yeah. They were one of the reasons why I kept on playing League. It wasn't why I got into League, but they definitely were the reason why I like continued playing. So dude, wanna know what's crazy? Cutie still streams like a bunch. But like he doesn't upload any videos on his YouTube. His YouTube is just abandoned. But she has WoW content out. Yeah, she does WoW content under Barney, and her WoW content is amazing. What's it called? Her WoW content is amazing. I fucking love that. She's made some like insanely goated videos, but unfortunately, it's a World of Warcraft, so L plus ratio. We have a new, what's it called? We have a new goats of MMO videos. Pint. Got the plushie. Nice. nice. Even past the scandals. He also plays a lot of WoW. WoW is the content creator retirement game. That's like the old folks home for content creators. I don't know if you noticed this, but if your content creator started out in another game and now just plays WoW overall, that is the pro gamer retirement home. Like, that is where all the geriatric old pros are. Which is why I'm so, like, opposed to streaming that, even though it'd be really funny. You know what I mean? It'd be really funny. But, you know, maybe not the smartest. You know, yeah. I think Shroud also said that. I think Shroud made that phrase popular, but it is pretty funny, to say the least. Pint and Pumpy Cat. Yeah, Pint is... I think Pint's just a femboy, right? Instead of a woman. Pint videos are goated, though. 10,000 Hours of Mage, generational video. Generational. That and the classic WoW dancing. Good one. You quit League for WoW for a while? I played WoW a lot during my pro player arc, but it wasn't... What's it called? I never ended up sticking with it. EBH. I did stay with Lost Ark, though, for like 2 years. So that probably was psychopathic. So, man, doing like... Lost Ark kept you busy. If you really just want to like ignore life and like skip time, Lost Ark's a good way to do that. Because you just grind in that game. That's like the only thing. You lose like years of your life to it, but still, it's pretty good. Pretty good. That was in one of the top rating guilds in WoW, in the world, so you grew up with that game. That makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, honestly, I could have probably... If I had more confidence in myself back then, I probably could have maybe joined, like, a mythic pushing guild. But... I kept on, like, thinking I was the problem in my raids, when in reality, I was getting 99% parses in a group of nice, but admittedly idiots. They were all, like, you know... I always played with, like, the people who weren't very good at the game. But I was still getting, like, 99% parses, so I was like, well, imagine if I was in, like, an actual good guild. I don't know, bro. They were nice, but as soon as I heard that they wanted to use TeamSpeak because Discord was too complicated, I should not have trusted that person to heal. I should not have trusted that person to heal in the slightest. But they were nice. They were really cool. And we did cool Mythic Pluses. But, I don't know. There's definitely some red flags at the beginning of that. Remember Ventrilo? Bro, I don't need to remember Ventrilo. I was on Ventrilo like 3 years ago. Like... Maybe not 3 years. Actually, no, it would be about 3 years, I think. Is Vent still around? Wait, which one's around still? It is Vent, yeah. Vent is indeed still around somehow. Don't know how. But, hey. Wow guilds. That's how, actually. WoW guilds single-handedly keeping up Ventrilo. You never heard of Ventrilo? Huh? Like, okay, I guess if you're not like an old-ass MMO player, you're never gonna know what Vent is. Vent, TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak was for, like, the TF2 gamers. Vent was for the MMO players. That's the classic. Imagine, like... Oh, and then Mumble. Mumble existed, too. I had a guild that used Mumble. That was miserable. Vent was definitely the best. I played MMOs other than DC Universe. So these are all early VoIP softwares. Basically, instead of, like, Discord and joining a call and hang out with your friends, you would join, like, a Vent channel or a Mumble channel or a TeamSpeak channel. And it was, like, the shittiest, like... It was, like, a really basic interface. You didn't have, like, chat rooms generally, or if you did, you have to, like, pay out the ass for it. But you could have, like, 8 people in the same server, and, like, that was, like, huge, like, for free. So you'd have it for, like, your guild raids and stuff like that. But then, Skype came along and took the took that from a lot of people because Skype had DMs. Ventrilo, you didn't really have like a profile. You would basically just like log in with like a username, and then you would be in the server, and then you would just log out, and then you'd have to re-sign in with the username. There wasn't really like an account system the way that we know it. It was just like a text-based name, and that was it. And then Skype came along, where you could have like a profile, and you could have like a profile picture, and it was also free. So people used that because you would have pretty big calls in groups, and have like free text channels. So Skype kind of took over Ventrilo and stuff like that for general gaming, if you were like gaming for like League with your friends or whatever. However, for MMO players, a lot of them still had shit PCs, and Skype ran kind of like shit. So you would still have, in Minecraft, that was another thing. Minecraft would have people who would use Mumble, TeamSpeak, and Ventrilo, which are like three of the same softwares that kind of came out around the same time. So yeah, for like heavier games or people with shittier systems, they'd still use those old software because Skype was ass. Skype ran horribly. But it had all that profile options and the chatting and groups and stuff like that. And then Discord came along and brutally murdered every single voice chat software. At first, I thought Discord was never going to work. I liked Skype way better. But then I started using Discord more, and they got better audio servers, and it was never the same again. Never the same. Never the same. Discord has brutally murdered every single chat software. It's not even close. And once again, I was a Discord doubter for a while because the servers were kind of shit early on. Okay, the servers, you have to admit, Discord wasn't the best audio quality early on. I was there at ground zero of Discord, and I didn't like it. However, eventually once they got upgraded servers for voice, and the quality was good, and I could like connect to it, because I couldn't connect to Discord servers early on, so I still used Skype a lot. But then, you know, once Discord got better servers, it was a way better chat room and making your own servers. Discord came along and brutally murdered it. Not convinced Discord is profitable. It's not. They are not. They're still loss leading at the moment. They're trying to make money with obviously the new store system that they have for profile stuff. Probably getting like more like incentivizing Nitro more, but mostly they're trying to like sell you other stuff in Discord. Like the, what's it called? The shop that they have. And then also, that loot box thing that they tested out for April Fools, I'm convinced is actually going to be a real thing. Eventually, they're probably going to add loot boxes to Discord, unironically, because that's a really great way to make a unprofitable company insanely profitable. But, you know. And yeah, I do remember Curse Voice. Curse Voice was generational for League of Legends players. They let you connect with randoms on League, and also gave you Baron timers and Dragon timers, which it wasn't in the game at the time. And eventually they banned Curse Voice because of that. Because you couldn't just download Curse Voice for free. You had to like sign up and hope you get selected for a beta. And then, you know, they deemed it unfair because some people would have Baron timers and Dragon timers, and then other people wouldn't. So they banned third-party add-ons for a while. And now we live in a world where like overbuff overlays for League exist, and like Overwolf and stuff like that, and they're completely fine. But yeah, Curse Voice did ban add-ons for League for a while. It was pretty interesting. It was a pretty interesting time. But hi, Spifer. It's going well. It's going well. Little eepy, but we've just been yapping, and I've been having fun yapping. Probably not gonna yap for too much longer, just because I do gotta go to bed, or I gotta do some documents and then go to bed. So we'll see. Talking about it with my friend, because it's crazy that the odd one basically had Procreator because he was one of the handful of guys who typed out summoner objective times. Yeah, like that used to be the goated thing as a pro player. You would like type out objective times, you type out camp respawns, and you would basically have one person on the team dedicated to remembering the timers, which is like, looking back at it now, it's like the bar is so fucking low, but man, and they're doing a normal Silicon Valley thing where you get a lot of users lost and make bank off of them. Yeah. And to be fair, Discord so far has not gone fully to the dark side of, like, squeezing their established base yet, which is good. Which is good. They're starting to implement a lot of trying to do monetary features, but they've yet to, like, shove Discord full of ads. You know what I mean? They have, like, the like, streaming quests that happen, that pop up. But honestly, for as far as trying to make money, Discord is still, like, insanely goated. Insanely goated. So, it is good to see. Good to see. By the way, there's probably maybe enough. I could probably look it up now. Also get that a little tired. Eepy. Eepy. Let's see. Ame. Final stream revenue. Someone has had to have gotten this already. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because Ame also pinned a message in her last stream. Sorry to, like, whiplash us back to VTubers, okay? Actually, I'm not sorry. Apparently, she's gonna be a Hololive affiliate still, which means she'll show up in songs and covers and projects every once in a while. But she won't be officially streaming on Hololive as Ame, which is, like, a really interesting thing for corporate VTubing. So it'll be really interesting. The fact that she's, like, also on cover songs and projects, like, projects and song covers. I thought it was just gonna be merch, right? I thought they were just gonna have her for merch and basically, like, steal her body, more or less, so to speak. But no, it's actually like it's an interesting thing. That's a very interesting thing. Feel like Gura's doing the same? Definitely not. Gura is not gonna do the same. I regret to inform you, Gura is, what's it called? At least a year or two more. She's the poster girl. It's gonna take a lot to get her to quit. And now that she lost, now that she lost Ame, it might speed up that process, but she's gonna be like, she's gonna be in there for a while. I mean, Gura likes, if anything, I feel like Gura likes the streaming more than idle stuff. I feel like that's the opposite. Gura rarely streams because she's always doing idle stuff and outreach stuff. Gura loves, she's not, okay, so she's not streaming not because she doesn't want to stream. She's not streaming because, like, every other week, she's planning a new collab with a new country, trying to break Hololive into that country. You know what I mean? Hololive Dodgers, many Taiwan collabs, many concerts that she approaches. She is the face of VTubing for EN. And I mean, she even said so. I think she said it before that she's not streaming because she doesn't want to, but it's because she's so busy off stream, basically coordinating with, like, everybody that Hololive wants to work with. You know what I mean? She's pretty crazy. So because I don't think people realize how much Hololive girls do in the background. Because, like, okay, here you go. Here's I guess the best way to say it. Okay, so just for, let's say, somebody who got 3D, okay, 3D, they have to plan for their next 3D concert in a year, which is a long time, but when you could stack it up with everything else, it's gonna be interesting. Which means you have to create the program, you have to start practicing the songs and the choreography, and you have to come up with themes and stuff like that. And that's just for one thing. Now, you also have Holo Fest to prepare for during the year, where you probably start 6 months in advance to have you know, choreography set up, learning songwriting, practicing your voice constantly, right? Probably staying active, because to do all the dances and stage play, you have to be pretty active. So there's HoloFest as well. You also have guest appearances on other people's streams. If you get asked, Gura gets asked a lot, for example, by a lot of the JP members to show up on their birthday streams live. So she has to get with that choreography of another member, set aside that day, and then also practice the song / appearance that they're going to be doing. So multiply that times, like, let's say 10 people. Okay, you have 10 different people that want you in the span of a year to show up for their 3Ds. Okay, so you have that to worry about. You have your own channel to stream and do stuff like that. You have voice packs that are done by HoloLive, where you have to record voice lines and do voice stuff for that. You have Hologra, the anime of HoloLive, where you have to record lines for that. You have guest songs with your generation, like collab songs you have to work with. You have covers to coordinate with. You have papers to sign to make sure you can travel to Japan for the 3D studio. You have papers you probably have to sign regarding collaborations with other companies. You have to also get the merch for those collaborations companies. You also have to create your own merch lines for your birthday, for example, as that's one of your biggest sources of revenue. And that's just like the stuff I can obviously say of what happens like behind the scenes for HoloLive stuff. So you can imagine that, like, there's just so much shit. And for somebody like Gura, who is like the EN VTuber, she probably does all that shit turned up to 11. You know what I mean? So it's no wonder she's not streaming, bro. You know what I mean? She's fucking grinding, which sounds fun as fuck, bro. Grinding for something like that interesting, I think, is really cool. Like, I'm a workaholic when it comes to like interesting stuff, and obviously like HoloLive would be super cool from that perspective, because yeah, it's not like they get into HoloLive and then they don't do shit. You know what I mean? They get into HoloLive and start doing the grind of their fucking life. You know what I mean? Like, it does not compare. And once again, just even simply learning to sing and doing choreography and rehearsing concerts over and over again. Like damn, bro. Like, damn. It is impressive. It is hella impressive. And one of the things that was so cool about Ame is that she didn't start off as like a big singer, right? So she had to learn a lot, like how to be a lot better, because you're next to somebody like Gura, who has a very big natural gift at singing, or Callie, who's like an insane songwriter and lyricist, right? You're putting up against them, so you have the pressure of like being next to them in the same generation to work on your own singing. So then you have to start giga training your singing without throwing your voice out, while also planning streams, while also, even if you have a manager, that shit is, they always talk about homework. Literally almost every single HoloLive girl always talks about like how much homework they have outside of a stream. They basically stream, stop streaming, do HoloLive homework that was assigned by their manager, and then go to bed, and then wake up and stream again. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, damn, bro, damn, they do so much shit. I think the best way is like, Bibu is a giga grinder. She's a super hard worker, but when she was like over in Japan to like practice for their 3D live and stuff, like their first 3D debut, her streams got reduced to like, instead of 6 a week of like super long streams, they became like 3 super long streams, maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they work, those girls, that's for sure. What's up, brother? Do you play For Honor? I do not. I did play For Honor on release, actually, but I never got too much into it, which is weird, because you would think For Honor is exactly my shit, because like, because it's like swords and like warriors fighting, and it's just like dueling and shit. You know what I mean? And I did like For Honor at first, but I think as people learned the like, as it got fighting gamified, where like animation cancels became a thing and hyper armor counters and spamming stance swaps became a thing, it got less interesting to me. I'm gonna be real with you. It got meh. I think the best Hololive song is Stardust song? Stardust? Is that a... You mean... Wait, what song are you talking about? Oh, okay. This one. I remember this one. Okay. But for some reason, when you said Stardust, for some reason I was like, what Suisei song has Stardust? And I was like, oh no, it's because I was thinking like Stars, Suisei. Okay. No, yeah, Stardust song's good. Kanata is an amazing singer. Kanata is like a fucking insanely goated singer. Seeing her like hold a note for like, I think she held it for like 20 seconds or something like that. Very loud. Oh god. The fucking goat cutting board of Hololive, honestly. For sure. God. For Honor would be way cool if the server's actually functionally proper. That was another thing that killed it. For Honor servers on release were so dog ass, bro. I think it's very interesting, to be honest, which is why I think it's a very unique game in its genre, because For Honor, okay, here's my game dev reduction on this, okay? For Honor it's a 3D fighting game. And I think that sounds cooked at first when you compare it to actual like Soul Calibur, which is like kind of 3D fighting game. But like, I mean, I wouldn't. Would Soul Calibur be considered a 3D fighting game? Because it is still like a 2D perspective half the time. But it has like 3D. It's like 2.5D. But like, I think For Honor is more or less just a fully 3D fighting game, if I were to reduce it into really simple terms. Which is like the only one of its kind. So that's probably why For Honor still exists, because of that. But unfortunately, one, its devs are Ubisoft. So one major L for Honor, unfortunately. Like a major L. And also, once again, I think it suffers the same problems of fighting games where the game is quite hard to get into. I think the skill floor is probably too high. And that's like just a fighting games problem. Nobody's come up with a real good solution for fighting game skill floors, which is, you know, Soul Calibur is a side scroller, I feel, if that's the right term. Yeah, side scroller is not bad, but it's also like a 3D side scroller. Like, once again, because Soul Calibur has like a 3D map, it's just mostly side scroller still. So, but you know, so I think that's the issue that For Honor has, which is any fighting game, which is why I don't play fighting games, because the skill floor is so high. And I'll probably get over that. The reason why the Riot fighting game is so interesting is because Riot has a really good way of making a game way more accessible for a general audience. That's like their whole brand, basically. And sorry, I dropped some frames there. And like, fighting games are cool, and I think they're doing a lot to make them better for people. And also, like, if you really want to like blow up as a content creator, if you just go on like a fighting games training arc, that's actually like one of the best ways to get some buzz. But that's why I'm saving that for a time. Yeah, I mean, we'll do a fighting games training arc eventually, but for now, I do think I want to wait for the Riot fighting game, because once again, I think Riot has a very interesting take on making games more accessible and more refined. But so yeah, I'm excited for the Riot fighting game, but that's probably like the only time I'll play a fighting game. Like, I'm saving myself for that. Yeah, I mean, it should be For Honor, brother. I trust you, brother. Train? Nah. Once again, For Honor, at the end of the day, I think the biggest turnoff of For Honor for me as well is just Ubisoft. I don't know. Ubisoft is cooked. for a game that needs to be like competitive. And does Ubisoft even have it? I guess Siege exists for Ubisoft, but like I wouldn't say Siege is like a great competitive game either. Siege is kind of weird to say the least. I mean, I don't know. Siege is cooked. Not a huge fan. And once again, I think Siege as a game actually has a lot of potential, but once again, it's just run by Ubisoft, who doesn't make very good decisions, and For Honor is also plagued by that, which is tragic, very tragic. But the difference between Siege and For Honor is that Siege has a much lower skill floor generally, while For Honor, once again, is like a fighting game where its skill floor is quite high, which stagnates new players. And if you're stagnating new players, no, you won't have people for new players to play against, so you'll be putting new players against experienced players, which will cause the experienced players to shit on the new players, which will cause new players to teeter off. It's a very bad death loop. It's the same problem Apex has as well. Apex it's really a what's it called? It's really an issue with competitive games in general. There's a, once again, I think, not to glaze, this is like a Riot glazing stream, I guess, but like, Riot is like one of the only companies that really does that well. Where like, they make the new player experience a lot better. Because every competitive game hits the point, every competitive game hits the point where you have less new players. Less new players means you have to be less strict with their matchmaker. Less strict with their matchmaker means experienced players start shitting on new players. New players get shit on, so they still want to play the game. And then it's a death loop, right? It's like a brain drain at a game company, okay? You end up losing, what's it called? You end up losing basically what made your game special. And without new blood, a competitive game's not gonna grow. And once again, not many companies have a good not many game companies have a really good system to deal with that. Especially fighting games. That's one of the biggest things about fighting games that are kind of trash. Like, you'll get matched with new players, but then once again, there's like a very big skill differential between a new player and a new player who's like a noob, but like not like a new player and a noob is very different. You know what I mean? It's like playing AoE 2. It's like playing StarCraft in the current year. You know what I mean? Playing StarCraft in the current year is like impossible. You just can't. It's just, no matter how much they try to match you, eventually you'll hit the point where you're not only playing against new players, but the difference between like a noob StarCraft player and a new noob StarCraft player is like fucked. Yeah, I mean, it's so fucked. And fighting games exist, based on what Shade's saying, fighting games exist because of the community that create, right? Like, especially older fighting games. The only reason why fighting games have made it through this is because they have a community that is generally supportive, generally, of each other, right? But that comes with having a small community. Okay, so this is an issue then. Because as your community gets bigger, more toxicity starts to come in. More toxicity means you have less player support. Less player support means the bottom end starts to get cooked, right? So there's no good solution. Once again, there's really no company that's done it well. Because even Valorant isn't really good. In League, you have the opposite end of the problem where you have a lot of people that you match pretty well, I would say. Like, League you get matched against players that are like not too crazy skill differential because there's so many players. However, League is also a toxic cesspool. So yeah, I don't know. It's it's an issue with esports games that I think you have to address in the design stage, but also trying to address something like that, trying to make an esports game is also a folly. And I say this while glazing Riot, because Riot builds all their games with esports in mind. So, and they're so much successful. But if you make a game with esports in mind, but it's like a casual game, or you force esports too hard, cough Overwatch, it also kills it. You know what I mean? So it's a very complicated issue. It's a very complicated issue when it comes to like competitive games, that there's not really enough study into it. What's it called? Yeah, there's not enough study into it to really, I guess, fully define it. And that's why I think Riot's cool, because they're kind of like, they're kind of live learning that with their properties, which is why I'd want to work at Riot, because I think this is a very interesting, I think the future of esports is something that very interests me a lot. So working at Riot would be super cool, because then I'd be able to be there while everybody's learning. Like, the thing about Riot is everybody's learning together. Fine, how to make it work.
Little whelp champ.
Right? How about I Riot your mom?
How about I riot her mum?
Deflect, strong arm stance, get strong arm stance TCS, idiot. My bad, sorry, that was a bit of a Monster Hunter meme there. No, but yeah, so Riot, a lot of the devs at Riot are actively in the process of learning, versus I think in a lot of big industry places like Ubisoft or like that, they think they know everything, when in reality, Riot's approach of learning and adapting as they develop the stuff makes a lot of sense. So, you know, it is what it is. Also, I'm gonna hope that you are just maybe not familiar with Twitch etiquette, okay, Flaming Nips? But so I'm not gonna do it yet, depending on your response, okay? And this is a lesson for everybody. We're gonna make a lesson here, okay? Going into someone's chat and trying to make everything about either yourself or a certain topic is not a very good way to socially interact with other human beings, okay? Or intelligent beings, in my case, because I'm just a dragon. It's not a very good, it's not a very good social thing to do. When we're clearly moving on past the topic. Hololive does this a lot. There's a lot of Hololive jokes where somebody will make a joke. It'll be really funny. Hololive community, there's a part of the community that will just never let that joke die until, like, you have to address it. And once again, I think that is just more of a societal problem, if anything. But social cues is what I'm trying to say. So chill out. Be normal. It's okay. We're all learning here. But yeah, so it is because see, now the stream has completely been derailed from the original topic. So yeah, that's the issue. You derail the entire stream from this. Social cues on Twitch, yeah. It is, once again, it's a hard, I won't lie, social things are hard, all right? But you don't, you know, how about I derail your mom? Thank you, FIFA. I learned more of this. Slim, you cannot be that toxic. You cannot be that toxic, bro. I'm like, you're not like wrong, but like, but also, you can't just like, motherfucker of 14. What do you mean not wrong? Listen. I don't endorse what Slim is saying. But 14 what? I'm not gonna say it because, like, you couldn't get the CIA to torture me out of that shit. Okay, Slim just fucking went for it. You're smart in your own way, and that's what, you know, and that's what matters, okay? That's what matters. Yeah, FIFO, you might also enjoy this. It was a Java class. I got a 14 out of. Yeah, it's all about that self-confidence, King. Keep your head up. Don't let this bully slimy DGen 22. Don't let him get you down, King. Okay? Don't let him get you down. This guy may be a bully, but like, you know, I can learn that at Gooter, but me, good league gamer. You know, you gotta take your dubs when you can, okay? You really gotta take your dubs when you can. Okay.
Let's go.
Well, Southside Opioid Addict 7. That's an oddly specific name. I hope that is nice name at Stream Elements. Good one. Good one, Slim. Good one, buddy. He's actively regressing the stream. You can't say that. You can't say that. Yeah, but thank you for the follow. Welcome, Welper. I hope your name is indicative of either getting help or maybe you're owning it in king shit. Okay? Literally, if you guess out of 100, you should get more than that. What the fuck? Yeah, have you guys seen the have you guys seen that clip from Magnificent 7 where like there's like they're training these like townsfolk to shoot and they all miss their targets when there's like 100 shots fired and everyone's like, you know, statistically they should have hit something. But you think that guy was A doing a bit, B really loves For Honor, or C? I mean, it could be all. It could be all. But once again, it is what it is. We don't need to dog on him. We don't need to dog on him. He admitted his faults and removed himself from the situation. So, can you please say hi to me? Hi, Subby646. Hello, hello. How are you tonight? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. It's like even kind of impressive to miss like that. Yeah, right? Like I feel like even if I like turn my DPI like 5 times high, I would still be able to hit some targets. You know what I mean? A sub begging for a high classic. This is a Say So stream, Slim. Mods, kill Slim right now. Kill him. Kill the bully. It's not. It is. I have just been talking about Say So things like HoloLive, fighting games, random games. I'm so Say So. I'm so Say So. I make HoloLive look lewd, okay? So say don't listen. We don't need your American, we don't need your American Japanese Nihongo, okay? Where's your Invisalign, pal? I actually haven't worn my Invisalign for like a week and I'm checking in tomorrow. So, you know. Okay, mods, ban Grim for spreading misinformation. Ban Grim. It's about bagged water. It's bagged water. I can hear you not wearing it. What do you mean? What do you mean? You can't claim that you can hear me wear it and then not wear it. Like, that's not how this works. You have to pick one, okay? I haven't heard this. Okay, mods, kill this slimy degen guy. He's a bully. Pochi, you have the deciding vote. Are we cutting his nuts off? Are we serving it up? Searing that shit? What's the play here? What's the play, Pochi? Only if I get to keep them. You know, weird flex, but okay, King. Okay, King. I will gift 100 subs if I say that. I'm not gonna say that. And we're gonna go back to the next thing I said earlier, okay? Being normal in chat is surprisingly easy. So, no. I'll say it. Okay, Slim. We know, buddy. We know. Hey, Shayo. How are you tonight? How are y'all doing? We're good. Hanging out. We've been yapping for like 2.5 hours consecutively, which is impressive because normally we're like doing some other shit. We haven't even brought out the Wordle, bro. We haven't even brought the Wordle out, which is like crazy. So Kath, that's $250. You get half college book. Didn't we have like a conversation earlier about how money's not everything? I think we said that, right? Mods twist his nuts. Yeah. Mods, cut him off. Mods, kill him. Throw him into the sun. Sticky mango rice with azuki beans. Azuki beans? I haven't heard of that. Azuki beans. What do these look like? Azuki beans. Beans. Vigna angularis, also known as Adzuki bean. Azuki bean. Aduki bean. Red bean. Or red mung bean. Okay, red mung bean. Okay, now I get it now. Wait, really? Wait, red mung bean is like called that? Hey, South. I'm just gonna say South Side. I'm not gonna say the last part. Might want to cut it off now. Huh? Huh? Cut off what? Man, get this guy. Mods, get this guy to ask. Wow, Grim. I can't. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go on a side tangent here, okay? How the fuck? Wait, the message you typed in chat with like the thing you like typed about the nachos meme and like the template. I understood nothing. I read it. I read the words that you said. And I understand the individual meanings of the words in the thing you said. I don't understand any fucking... I don't understand it at all, okay? That shit's harder than a comp sci degree, okay? I cannot understand this whole nachos thing. I need to rely... You're my strongest welper here, okay? You're my go-to for the nachos, okay? The nachos brain rot. That's because you can't read? True. True, I cannot read. Azuki is the go-to stuffing for dorayaki. You engage with the anime. You probably know what that is. Yeah. I mean, I know what... I know... red mung beans. Those are like the... What's it called? Like, those I understand. I've had plenty of, like, things with fillings of, like, red mung beans in it. But yeah, I did not understand. They have light sweetness. Yeah, they're good. I've had the most common time that I've had red mung paste, bean paste, is in mochi. In different mochi things. Those are the common ones that I have. It is a weird texture though, the ones that I had. I will say they had like a weird. Maybe they just weren't ground enough, but they kind of had like. I feel like I could taste like a bit of like the thin layer on it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's just like a sign I had shit beans. You know what I mean? But you know, the addict speaks. I realized you said that fucking Slim. Don't just say that. You don't call him the addict, okay? I'll give the 100 subs. You scream my name at the top of your lungs. No, thank you. Okay, we're gonna go on another small tangent, okay? Well, actually, we already did this. We already did this disclaimer. Don't try to derail the stream and make it by yourself. It's cringe, okay? It is cringe. Because they boil it till it puffs up and skin can be left on or taken off. It's fiber, good for health. Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean I like it. Yeah, I mean. Like, I didn't like coconut water because it's good for my health. I liked coconut water because my my taste buds changed and I like it. So, how purple is this purple? Or is is mung bean paste different than sweet purple bean paste? Don't say for honor, am I right? No. I mean, like, we're in that, we're attracting that, but we don't need to, like, deal with that, okay? We don't need to deal with that. Thank you for the follow, though, Subby. Welcome, Welper. I hope you find plenty of growth in this community, is how I'll say it. The purple is red bean paste purple, then it's probably the same thing. Well, I think there's different colors of mung beans, right? Or I guess Azuki beans would be the overall thing. Oh, I think mung beans are actually a separate thing. Bro, too many beans, bro. Too many beans. Too many, honestly. I hate beans. Okay, here's my real point, okay? I hate beans. Beans suck ass, okay? I don't know why there's so many beans in fucking Asia, okay? But, like, beans suck ass. I'll say it. I'll say it. I'll take what the fuck, not a real Mexican? Yes, I'm Filipino. Well, actually, to be fair... Actually, okay, wait. Wait, I'm realizing something. Wait. How? Beans aren't really used in Filipino cuisine much. Despite the Philippines being heavily like Hispanic inspired, right? Which is weird. Isn't that weird? Yeah, like the Philippines is known as the Mexico of Asia, so to speak. So like, but like I feel like beans aren't really a big. Are there many Filipino dishes with beans? I don't think there are. There's not much. I guess there's like some mung beans. But like, yeah, there's not really many bean recipes in the Philippines. I'm sure there are, maybe not any you eat. But like, I feel like you could say that about everything technically, but like I feel like in terms of like what you think of when you think of Filipino cuisine, you don't really see any bean stuff. But you know, in order to shit itself, I have been dropping occasional frames, which is a little cooked. It doesn't talk, it doesn't join, it doesn't share. All it does is watch. Oh god. Oh god, all it does is watch. Put it out in APD. Look at this fucking menace. Oh wait, I should have done... Wait, look at this fucking menace. Beware. Beware the one who watches. Dude, John Welper hanging out over there. What a fucking guy, man. This guy doesn't contribute anything to the conversation. What a fucking guy, man. Honestly. Honestly. That last comment there, because Philippines doesn't really have the land to justify mass bean production. That's a good point, too. A good point. I guess, like, geographically. But once again, you would think that they would cultivate that just because they have a lot of Spanish influence, which Spanish influence has a lot of influence on... Or Spanish influence has a lot of, like, bean dishes. I feel like when you think of beans, I feel like you think either, like, sweet beans, like, from Japan, or you think of Mexico, which is maybe racist. Maybe. But... maybe. Okay, wanna know what's fucked up? Watch this. You ready? Filipino, Philippines, and Tagalog. That's not how you spell it. There's an A in there. Fucked up, man. Fucked up. We have like Japan, Japanese people, and Japanese. But like Philippines got Filipino spelled with an F. Philippines spelled like King Philip in Tagalog. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Why are you so cooked, man? Like, what is wrong with you? Half Hispanic and half Japanese. Some of my Filipino friends always call me an honorary Filipino. Basically, you're not wrong. Unfortunately. I'm sorry for being Filipino. It's not my fault, so to speak. Right, I didn't have the image up. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I have a genetic disease called being Filipino. Why can't you just be normal? I'm sorry for being Filipino. It's not my fault. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to stop being Filipino. Please forgive me. Dude, I just have like a folder of these, by the way. It's kind of cool. Online, I'm fine. IRL, I'm Filipino. This, honestly, this should stay on. This should stay on. Like, we should put this, like, we should put these. This needs to be like a staple for sure. Here we go. Is this gonna... That's gonna be the Filipino corner. Make your Discord profile pic. I actually unironically wanted to commission art where it's basically this.
Fine. I guess
but
you
with
are my
like,
little whelp champ.
But with like me. Pochi, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub. Thank you, thank you. ArcFox03. Lucky man. You got your taxes paid for you as a whelper. Crazy. Sub for your genetic problem. Hope you get better soon. Thank you. I've been dealing with it like basically my whole life. It's rough, but you know, you find ways to carry on. For sure. It's tough though. It's tough. Having a terminal illness is Hoshi tried to hit unfollow, but he misread the buttons. Damn, you really are just like, you are destroying this, man. Listen. To be good at League, you have to at least like be able to learn like read like a little bit. Like, you don't have to be fully literate. We don't have to say literate. But, like, you're not fully illiterate if you can play League, right? So we have that. We have that. Or learn jobs. Oh man. It wasn't regular Java. Do you know what type of Java it was, Pochi? Was it was it like what were the two Java types? Why am I stupid? Why can't I think of there's like Java and then JavaScript. Was it Java or JavaScript? That's the real question. Do we even know? We made a 14. How would I know what type of Java it is? You ain't wrong, King. You ain't wrong. Never mind. Continue. I actually hate JavaScript. I will say. I do not like JavaScript. EBH. I mean, it's not bad. I just don't. I don't know. I don't like HTML. I hate HTML. I hate web-based languages. Web-based languages are so ass, bro. Like I feel like I don't know. I'm such like a coding nerd that I will ride or die for like base programming languages. You know what I mean? HTML, CSS, dog shit programs, okay? Dog shit. But like hit me with like some C#, some object-oriented shit. Yummy, yummy. I'll take that shit any day, bro. I'll take that shit any day. But you liked HTML? It's okay to be wrong, Shade. It's okay. It's okay to be wrong. Was it public static int main string art? Because that's Java. I don't think he's going to remember this, bro. C# like on piano? Yeah. Yeah. Regular C for the real programmers? Psycho. Psycho. Putting professors they don't say object oriented in 20 seconds. Okay. I will say I get the value of C in C++, but like yuck. Okay. Yuck. I'm a game designer. C# is my home. Object-oriented programming is my home as a game designer, okay? Like, I can't... Why the fuck would I do some stupid shit like C, okay? Is that inefficient? They made the internet by using these languages for web dev. Like, what is the point, by the way? What is the point of, like, web dev? I don't... Like, W3, too? Like, God, it's so gross, bro. Like, what is the point? What is the fucking point? Like, Python, I can understand the point, okay? Python's for, like, accessibility, but, like, done well. But, like, JavaScript and CSS, how is it more accessible? I can't read shit. CSS and HTML and JavaScript, I can't read that shit, bro. It looks like dog shit. It actually looks dog shit. I don't understand how people can find that easier to read than, like, Java. Because Java, you just, like... It's like, I feel like it's pretty obvious. But you can't read real words. True. True. I can only read fake programming words, I guess. But you're not, like, wrong, I guess. But... Also, yeah, this is nerd territory, okay? Can I read C++? C++ is a little cooked. But I did take a whole semester of C++, and I was, like, top of my class, easily. So... Where's that C? Wait. Okay, so yeah, it was this. I did data structures in C++. That was what we did. Because yeah, we were learning data structures for game dev. So C++ was a little tough. Doing like fucking 2D arrays, 3D arrays, doing like AI shit on it. Ugh. Whew, C++ was rough, but I actually didn't do too bad on it. You dated a structure in C++? Yeah. Yeah, I fuck code. So what? So what? I make code scream at night, okay? I should. Say so. Say so. Haha. Haha. Kinda hot. Thank you. You sound like a fucking genius to me talking about this C++, Java, Python stuff, bro. Python's a snake if you think about it, so... You know, C++ is a crime. C++ is self-defense, okay? C++ is like the stand your ground law. You're still killing somebody, which is wrong, but it does have a purpose, okay? It does have a purpose. Like, you're killing somebody, horrible. Well, okay, for normal people, okay? Like, killing people isn't really that big of a deal, but like, okay, whatever. We can move on beyond that. But like, but you know, it has a purpose, okay? It has a purpose. It's a crime, but it has a purpose, so to speak. Cat? What? What? What are you catting me for, okay? Are you talking to your cat, bro? That's, you spelled it wrong. You put it with a K. That's a C. If you're talking to J, that's a C, okay? Now, Python's kind of cool, though, honestly. She fucks up reading my message. Listen, FIFA.
Let's go!
I can't read, okay? JD, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, Welper. Man, my whole fucking feed on Twitter is just Ame. Did I meow today? Oh, I did forget to meow. Okay. Meow. Meow. There you go. There's your meow meow message. There you go. Meow meow from cat. Goat? Yeah, you're welcome. I do a bit of fan service. I do a bit of fan service sometimes, you know? You know? You know, that was actually a terrible R. I did not hit the R at all. But also, I'm a little cooked for yapping in like 2 hours. She just calls me sopping wet. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You can read, I just choose not to. You prefer to stay ignorant? Hell yeah, brother. That can't hurt me because I can't read. That sign can't stop me because I can't read. Dude, that's such a base meme. I fucking love it. But that was a nice RR. That was like a trash RR. That was like a terrible RR, bro. If I had some coconut water, I'd like slam that shit. Get that throat going so I can roll those R's. Let's see. Okay. You ready? Here, wait. Let me. Okay, practice. Ready? Ready? Wait. And there you go. There you go. You know, is Ara from Monster Hunter Rise is still probably my favorite one. Does she Ara in Monster Hunter Rise? Not sure. Was it that loud? Here. That was quite loud, actually. Your loss. Your loss. I mean, honestly, though, like, I think metal pipes falling down the stairs is honestly a good sound, if you think about it. Intro story of the story and game she does. Oh, wait, I think I do know. Aura? See, I can't do that. I don't have the voice to do the like. It's actually like. It's really hard to do. It's really hard to do. I'm gonna be real with you. It's hard to like. One, like my voice doesn't go that deep. Okay. Or like it's not necessarily that it doesn't go that deep, but I can't like make that sound while that deep. You know what I mean? Like I definitely like lower my voice a decent bit, but like it still kind of has that like, that sound. Yeah, I don't have the Joestar bloodline in me. You know what I mean? So my voice is fucking cooked, bro. I don't got shit, okay? I could do like one voice pretty well, but like that's it. That's it. How about Aura, your mom? Strong arm stance. Countered. TCS incoming. Dude, so excited. Okay, so I'm excited for a couple of things. On the 8th, the new Diablo season drops, which is actually gonna be really fun. I'm really excited to go back to Diablo. I'm gonna be real with you. But also, dude, Monster Hunter has been getting me so fucking hyped. Oh, dude. Monster Hunter's so cool. It's so cool. I just like what you said in the Discord. That's foul, but also like, but I like it. I love it. Monster Gun has a fucking railgun, literally though, dude. It looks so cool. Wilds looked kind of like very based and like not base isn't like a good base, but like it looked very grounded, like world. But as they reveal more and more of Rise, I'm kind of like, or world, or not world, fuck, Wilds. I'm like, oh shit, wait, this is going fucking bonkers. They're definitely like combining the two titles. They're combining the arcadey Monster Hunters with World and hitting like a middle ground, which is really good. I'm really happy about that because once again, I really like the arcadey style. But it took you an embarrassing amount of time. It's still goated though. You do you, King. I need more editors, okay? One, because as you can tell with my shorts, let's just say I'm quite looking quite tall right now, okay? But Arena Solo only in the D4X pack. We'll probably do like viewer. I mean, there's that whole co-op Citadel thing, so we'll probably do like viewer co-op Citadels. I'll probably still solo some of it for sure. Like I'll do the campaign solo and stuff like that, but I definitely, there's like a whole multiplayer aspect of Diablo now, right? Where there's like only content you could clear in multiplayer. So we'll probably have like, you know, whelpers join along if they're playing D4 and getting that stuff done. I don't really know what it is though. I've been keeping myself very hidden away from the Diablo stuff from the PTR. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't end up like screwing me over, but it looks fun. It looks really fun. So carry us through, please. Listen. Diablo, no skill game. You just gotta copy a bit. I will say I do like Diablo. Diablo's like, I think... I'm surprised I never played games like ARPGs more because I feel like Diablo is like a good amount of like theory crafting and mechanical skill. I think I don't like games that are full mechanical skill, aka fighting games. And I don't fully like games that are all strategy, like card games. I like a good mix of the in-between, which is why Overwatch is really cool and Marvel Rivals. But I think Diablo is also a really good mix. Probably leaning more towards the strategy side versus Overwatch and Marvel Rivals, which is leaning more towards the mechanical side. But those two, very good. Very good. So, back, your internet died for a bit. Damn, I can't believe Slim fucking insulted you so much, your internet decided to kill itself. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe you do this, Slim. I can't believe you done this. Oh, dude, why don't I realize? Once I end stream, which is probably in the next, like, couple minutes here, I got some spicy nuggets, bro. Spicy nuggets. Ooh. And free spicy nuggets, too. That'll make it taste even better. 3 minutes you were gone. It was the hardest time of your life. Well, to be fair, your Java class... but it's early? Yeah, you ain't wrong. But I have a appointment in the morning tomorrow in, like, 9 hours. Okay? And the worst part about that is that the past 5 days, I've only slept 4.5 hours, which is finally catching up to me. A little bit. So not ideal. So I'm hoping to get at least 6 tonight. That'd be ideal. But we'll see. If we get 6, I'll be happy. I'll be happy with that. I can live. You mean each night, right? Yeah, not total. I'm not that psychotic. I did that. I did a couple like 24-hour days when Marvel Rivals beta was out. But the Marvel Rivals beta isn't out right now. So that is the case. Dude, I thought you meant total. I've done it. But and I could do it. Like here's some spoilers for future stream stuff. At our 6-month stream, like anniversary for debut, I do want to do a subathon, but like a traditional ass subathon, not a oh, we're gonna do a timer but then streams still end and stuff like that. We're gonna do a full ass and maybe not only subathon too, but we're gonna do like a community-a-thon, right, where like followers count and stuff like that. But we're not ending stream. So it'll be like uncapped. Stream will not end. We'll see how long it goes. I fucking hate how subathons have become like. Okay, rant. Okay, I know I said I was gonna end soon, but like, okay, rant time. Rant time. I don't think you should call your thing a subathon if you're like, if you're not, like, don't call it, don't have a timer. Like, what is the point of the timer if you're gonna end stream and then start the next stream? Yeah, I don't get, what is the point? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't mind the whole idea of a subathon of like keeping timer while you're getting paid. Okay, I don't mind that. That part, whatever. Get that bag, queen. Okay, but like, what is the point of a subathon if you have a timer, but the timer has no effect on? Like, I guess it like keeps events going. Well, I just don't get. Yeah, like, if you're gonna stream the next day anyways, like, what's the difference? What's the cool part? If you're doing a subathon and like sleeping on stream and doing like the full Ludwig workup, it's cool. Yeah, I mean, like, I think that adds a lot of funniness. But when you just like end the stream like a normal stream and then the next day you start it and then the timer goes down, like, I don't get the point of that. I guess if you have like wacky stuff going on during your subathon, like, that kind of makes sense. But like, I don't know. So yeah, I plan to take off like a week, and we're gonna do like a week capped subathon probably, where I just don't stop streaming for a week, which isn't gonna be too hard, to be honest. But you should keep sub goal 99, 100 and top that permanently. God, so based for that one, Greg. Whew. I think it's for people usually who'd say usually don't stream long hours every day. I don't stream long hours. I never I stream a short amount of time. I was doing some. Don't you die if you don't sleep? No, I'm built different. Simply. No, I totally didn't look up similar streamers that I compare myself to a lot. And in the same like 240-day period, I totally don't have 2.5 times their hours. Maybe psychotic, but I like long streams. Long streams are fun. I feel really guilty ending in this next couple of minutes because it's not a long stream. But like, also, you know, it's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. You know what I'm saying? We gotta grind. So but yeah, I should get going though. I'm really EP. Genuinely impressive. You can talk for 3 hours, by the way. I could go longer. What is our longest yap stream? Maybe that's what we should do for October. Maybe I should like maybe one of the things we do for October is like endurance yap stream. Okay? Yaptober. Oh wait, fuck. Okay, I gotta write that down for next year. Wait. Yaptober. Adding this to the thing. Cat Yap was the longest. I think Cat Yap was only like 3 hours though, no? Oh no, Cat Yap. No, Cat Yap was only 2 hours. We got 3 hours of yapping today. Though I guess we did look at like some videos and stuff like that. But I guess we weren't like reacting, so to speak. So Gage, hello Lynn, hello. Poor timing. Fuck, why is everybody showing up now? Also, hi Symphony. Oh man. I always feel bad too, because now that people are here, I want to yap more because there's more people to steal content from and yap about. But now that there's like, but also I gotta go bed, man. I'm dying over here. You sit there and talk about shit and I have no idea what you're saying. It's still entertaining. I appreciate that. But set up an Etsy shop and drawing prints, so I thought I'd stop in for veg. Nice, you're on that grind. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Dude, when my coworkers was like, hey, do you want to like go do something after work sometime? And I was like, yeah, about that. And they're like, what? And I was like, so I do this thing after stream usually, or after work, where I kind of like, I was trying to like explain it in a way that wasn't like I'm a streamer, because that sounds really stupid. Okay, it was my boss too. It was like my boss, and they were like, "Oh, so what do you do after work then? And I was like, I do this thing where I stream online. You probably have like heard of it recently, but like I stream online, and that's basically what I spend my time doing. And they were like, "Oh, do you just like get home and stream after like a couple hours?" I'm like, "No, I'm streaming in 30 minutes right now." In 30 minutes, yeah, I said I would stream, and they're like, "Oh, okay. Do you like how long does that last? Do you want to do it afterwards?" And I was like, well, tonight I'm playing Elden Ring, which is like a game, and I'm planning to like kill this boss, the final boss of it. So that's gonna be at least like 5 hours. So I wouldn't really have much time after that to do anything. And they're like, "Oh, 5 hours. Wow, that's crazy." And then that was when I called out the next day because I spent 12 hours killing Promise Consort Radon in in Elden Ring. So yeah, that's not. I'm yeah. I stream a lot. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It's kind of cool. Kind of miserable and lame if you think about it, but like at least I got to talk to you guys. It's kind of cool. And also, I was asked what I'm up to. I'm saying I'm a cosplayer. It's wild. Yeah, like I feel like explaining any internet thing to like a coworker is just like it's awkward, bro. And then when I meet a gamer in real life, okay, and they go like, "Oh yeah, I called out of work to do this," I'm like, my man. 2 weeks ago, I called out to play, and I look, I was like, "Oh wait, I don't want to like let a snitch here," and I'm like, "Yeah, I called out to play Elden Ring for 12 hours, thinking I'm like really cool." But like realistically, the person that called out only played the game for like 2 hours, right? And then I was like, but so they hear me say 12 hours, and then they look at me, and I'm like, they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Oh, just a prank, haha." I heard apparently I'm a gay fantasy role player. I'm styling wigs to be a gay fantasy role player. You know, you could just say like, show them you could just like, maybe the way you explain it, Lynn, is you get the Chipotle tweet that's like homo estos with like a burrito that's like covered in rainbow foil. You just pull that up and maybe like put a hat on it or something like that. That'd be a good way to explain, I think. Also, yeah, when Wilds come out, oh, we're gonna stream so much Wilds, bro. That shit is gonna be, it's gonna be so peak. So gonna be peak. The sun in my game right now is like God about to come through the gate. I travel the Midwest to suck ass at 23-year-old fighting game. Yes, that's my hobby, Jeff. Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah, I'm trying to like explain that. Oh man, yeah, I go to a convention with a whole bunch of like kind of old dudes that don't really have good hygiene, and we all kind of like play a 23-year-old game and sit around like an old CRTV. You know what I mean? It's kind of cool. And then they look at you and you're just like, you're just like, okay. It's a good time. I don't know if it's a good time, but it's time. Dude, I think there's a trending VTuber game that we might play called like TCG Shop Simulator or something like that, where you run like a trading card shop. And what's really, really fun is that there's like a part of it where you, like part of it is like a customer will come in being stinky. So you grab some deodorant and like you spray them, and that like increases your shop level. And that's one of the things you gotta balance. you just walk up and fucking spray them with it. Can you imagine if they did that IRL? That'd be sick. Honestly. Somebody comes into like Costco smelling like shit. I just grab the like deodorant bottle and just hose them down, bro. Oh god, so many people smell like shit at Costco, by the way. There was a guy that shit on the floor. An old dude. He just shit on the floor and just continued walking. Did not give a shit. I'm so happy I didn't have to clean that shit, bro. Oh my god, they were so close to asking me. And I was like, I gotta get to the food court, actually. So, bye. Like, my first fucking day in sales, bro. Somebody shit on the floor in front of me. And I had to see that. And he just kept walking. You mean he gave a shit? I guess he did give the most shit. Why do people shit on the floor, man? Like, man. I don't get, like, I guess you're old, but like, man, fuck. If I'm that old and I'm shitting on the floor, kill me, okay? Like, actually just fucking euthanize me. If I become like, in a couple thousand years, when I'm like a really old senile dragon, please just fucking end my life, okay? Like, just do not let me be senile, okay? Please, God. Please, God. Oh, God. Thank God I didn't have to clean it, bro. Thank God. Okay, I need to stop stalling. I need to get going. I said I'd end like 20 minutes ago. I'll say FIFA. The reason why you're not in the Discord, and that's like, that's why I always send you HoloLive clips. Pro staller. Oh yeah, why did I say Discord? Social. Dude, I'm actually like insane at stalling. Not gonna lie to you. When I was playing Pro Overwatch, dude, I would like, or semi-pro Overwatch, dude, I was goated on like the Doomfist stall. Oh, I had all the rollouts lined up just for that champion, that hero, so I could like go from spawn to point and just be annoying as fuck. It was so fun, bro. It was so fun. You were a Doom player too? No. Well, okay, I kind of was. I did have an account where I got to like masters only playing Doomfist called Sister Fister. So it did eventually get name changed, unfortunately. Blizzard 1984 can't have an account named Sister Fister. But that possibly was because I was destroying people as Doom. Very fun account though, very fun account. And then after Sister Fister got eliminated from the marks of history, I just played McCree on it because I had to use that account to like play with some friends. And then it eventually hit GM and I was like, well, now I can't play with my fucking friends again. Woo. Yeah, so I gotta stop stalling. So we're gonna do quick socials plug, okay? Twitter is for the host. No, Twitter is for stream updates, okay? Stream updates, updates of me missing in the next short again because I fell asleep. Me saying, oh, I'm gonna be 30 minutes late to my schedule because you know, somebody shit in the Costco pizza. So that's what Twitter is for, okay? YouTube, we got lots of fun stuff like shorts that have not come out for like 2 times. So instead of calling them shorts, bro, I should call them longs, you know what I'm saying? I am gonna probably start uploading like random Deadlock gameplay. maybe other gameplay, unedited. We're bringing back like the 2014 era of just unedited games, like unedited games clips. Just like one match of Deadlock just uploaded. We're bringing that back, okay? We're so back. We're so back. Watched too much cutie today. Too many old cutie viz. There you go. Yeah. So, and then Discord, if you want to stay a part of the community, keep up with some memes and all that good stuff, feel free to join there. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. I know it was a fairly short stream, only 3 hours, but hey, we yapped 3 hours. That was pretty fun. We could keep going, to be honest. It would be interesting to see an endurance yap stream. Stream won't end until streamer stops yapping. It would never end, but yeah, I'm quite EP. I'm gonna go eat some spicy nugs, and finish getting my background check stuff because, I want to lick the long boot of the government. But yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Even though you advocated for me, advocated, minor spelling mistake. L. Goodbye, guys. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Like, actually, a whole bunch. And this is like serious, by the way. I've kind of been like really stressed out recently this past week. So like streaming to you guys and hanging out with you guys is like actually the highlight of my day. But like I don't want to get like a little like stupid and like emotional and like, you know, like, that's kind of like gay as fuck. But it's 2024, so like gay as fuck isn't like an insult. But like, you know, like I just feel like gay people in general are like, a little bit more emotional because they're more in touch with their emotions. So like I'm saying it's like gay as fuck in that way. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm trying to say like, oh, guys, I like doing. It's 2024. Being gay as fuck is like the normal thing anyway. Like if you're not gay, if you ain't sucking, I think sucking is like is pretty gender neutral, right? There's sucking in general. But like if you ain't
Don't just tell me to leave. I have sensitive little feelings, okay? We got a number 1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just got down. I arrived him, now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map, go to the mark sheet. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. You can take me to Moisty Mire, but not Loot Lake. I really love to. Chug